Hi guys, welcome in. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. I hope you guys are doing well. It's Monday, right? I think it's Monday. Hi. Happy Monday. Welcome in, welcome in. Hello, welcome in. Good evening, milady. Are Mondays really happy? Well, we try our best. Monday was very tough. Mondays are very tough. Work was testing me today. Very much testing me today. She lives, I live. Why wouldn't I live? We have like this new like upper management person, and she just kind of fucking sucks. So it's been a time. It has been some. It was a morning where, like, you know, when some people in upper management think they know thing, but they don't know thing, but then they blame everything on everyone else except for themselves, even though it's very much their fault. Oh, it was a day like that. Hi, welcome in, welcome in. And then I thought I was gonna have no water all work day because that's what my apartment said. And then so I woke up extra early so I could get all my like washing and stuff done before they shut off the water. Turns out they switched it to tomorrow, which they told me today. So I'm like, oh, I'm tired and I woke up early for nothing. Why didn't you do it today? I thought we were doing it today because you said we're doing it today. Awesome. Yeah, they're so awesome. So it's gonna be tomorrow, I guess. And if they delay it again, I'll die. I wish I could be an incompetent CEO so I can blame my employees for my mishaps. That just means you can laze around tomorrow? What do you mean? I still have to be here for work. It just means I have to be stressed out tomorrow because it's happening tomorrow instead. So that means I have to wake up again early to get all my washing done. I think it's happening even earlier tomorrow because today it was supposed to. Hello, Maeve. Hello, Maeve Morverin. Welcome in. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, 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 welcome. Seal kisses and ocean wishes. Oh my goodness. Oh, yeah. There we go. Welcome in, Maeve. What are Maeve fans called? Seal kisses and ocean. Oh, the seal icon is, the seal emoji is so cute. Seal emoji is so cute. Welcome in, Sealies. Welcome. My name is Beni Doki. I am captain of the PROMISU Fire Department, and I am part of PROMISU EN's first English generation on guard. And today we're just having a little Zatsu stream because it's Monday. Monday's a stressful day for a lot of people, so I like to just be here, chill, talk about whatever with everyone. Set the scene a little. We're at some kind of we're at like a diner in a booth. What am I eating? I don't really know. To be honest, I don't really know. How's your day been so far? Well, I'm off of my fire job, which is nice. But yeah, we're just talking about how like Mondays be Monday sometimes. Am I right, fellas? Also goes by Venus. I do go by Venus sometimes. I guess it's the Venus and the penis gangs together. Does Maeve go by penis? I've never heard of that. I've never heard that. Do you often go by penis with an I? Penis? Why penis? Penis. Why penis? It's different. What does penis mean? Penis used to be the alternative name. Benis. Oh my god. Penis, it's short for pinnipeds. Pinniped is a word for seal? I thought seals were mammals. What the hell is a pinniped? Is a seal not a mammal? No, seals give live birth. Yeah, like a scientific term? Yeah, like a quadruped or a biped. Seals are mammals. They give live birth. Pinnipeds. Is it 1 foot? Is it 1 foot? They lay eggs? No, seals do not lay eggs. Well, should I know that? Learn something new every day. Seals are actually plants? I didn't learn that in school. I was sold one for 500 bucks. You're sold a seal for $500? Kind of cheap for a seal, don't you think? Basically, they're many seal-like animals, so they are grouped into this group. Oh, like ungulates. Like anything with hooves is an ungulate. The horse group. Ungulates. Walruses are also pinnipeds. So like walruses, seals, sea lions, those things. Okay, I get it. I get it. Penis is our preferred name. 1 foot is a huge penis. Don't elephant seals like have the biggest like penis bone or something like that? You got the idea, true. Or like the primates group. Good for them. Do they? I don't know. I think I could be wrong. I just feel like I've heard that before. Elephant seals have like the biggest penis bone because not everything has a bone in it. I don't think usual penises have bones in them. Echidnas have 2 heads. A lot of animals do, actually. It's pretty common. They're indeed mammals. Yeah. They give live birth. What am I learning right now? We're learning about penis bones. Yeah. Well, okay. I think everything that gives live birth is a mammal, except for marsupials. Marsupials also give live birth, but they keep it in the sacks. So they're not mammals, they are marsupials. Yeah. Good for them. Females hyenas have a penis. Good for them. You know? I remember that from an anime. Ah, interesting. Platypus got eggs, right? No, platypus are marsupials. No. Platypus are... Yeah, they are marsupials. Platypus. Platypus. No, a platypus is a monotreme, which is a type of mammal. Oh wait, platypus are unique egg-laying mammals. Never mind. Platypus just ruined everything I knew. Platypus lay eggs? They lay eggs? I didn't know platypus laid eggs. And they got poisonous toe? They got poisonous toe? How propane and charcoal? They're good. They've been suffering a bit because of the heat, but that's why I've been using the AC. They lay eggs? That's crazy. Platypus lay eggs? That's a weird animal to lay an egg. But then again, a platypus is just a weird animal in general. Australia's crazy for that. There are more countries in Australia that have platypus, right? What else? What other countries have a platypus? And they're poisonous? That's crazy. Only mammals do that, I think. They're mainly known for egg laying. Is that what Perry be doing in Phineas and Ferb? No, Perry's a boy. I never watched Phineas and Ferb. Don't worry, first time they were discovered, biologists who made the announcement were laughed at. You never watched Phineas and Ferb? No. It was too ugly for me. Only Australia? They sweat milk? That's weird. What a freaky ass animals. They sweat milk? Why don't they just sweat? It's not sweating then. That's just, you can't call that sweating if sweat's not coming out. You call that milking, I guess. Thought you had fun when creating platypuses. Platypus also have fur that glow blue under a black light. What fucking freaks? Fucking freaks. They glow under black light. Lactation. You thought I looked bad? Sweat milk, lay eggs, and have echolocation. Platypus have echolocation? Bro, what can't they do? They're doing everything. That's crazy. You can't give all that to one animal. Aren't they like endangered? I feel like that's too much to put on one animal. That's too many. That's too much. Too much. Don't forget the poison barb on their legs. Yeah, their poison toe. They're like beavers, but silly. Yeah, beavers are mammals. They don't lay eggs. As it should be. I don't think platypus should lay eggs. That's weird. The males are venomous too. Milking is the more defining mammal characteristic. It's in the name. Mam. Oh, like mammogram? Like boob? Like boob? Is that why they're called mammals? Because they have boobs? What is the power scaling on parrot? I don't know. I don't do that stuff. The echidna oscillates eggs. The only echidna oscillates eggs is part of the marsupial family. No, it's actually part of... It's not a mammal because they lay eggs. They got education because they can't see underwater. They have electric reception. They can detect weak electric fields. What are we even talking about right now? We're talking about platypus and other assorted creatures. No comfy yap BGM. I have BGM. Can you not hear my BGM? I have BGM. Ba 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 ba. I mean, I can't hear it because do you not hear the BGM? BG is not. Why are you lying? It's low. Straight up lying, dude. They're lying. Didn't know Benny was also a biologist. I'm so many things. I'm multidimensional. It's soft piano like in a jazz bar. Yeah, because I thought it'd be better for the restaurant, but I can bring back my just chatting BGM. Damn, what you got in front of you that look good? I don't really know. I don't really know. Your voice are great BGM. Thanks. My bad. I had the audio on low. It's okay. Could only hear it once I put on headphones. Maybe a creme brulee. Dude, I would kill for a creme brulee right now. Looks like noodles. I don't think they're noodles. Looks like pasta. I don't know. It looks more like a creme brulee. I would kill for a creme brulee right now, though. I would also kill for some pasta, but I already had dinner and I shouldn't get those things. They're not very good for me. What's a creme brulee? It's like a dessert that's like cream and then you burn the top. There's caramel on the top, but it's like burned so that it's crispy caramel on the top and crunchy. And it's yummy. It's kind of like flan. We just listing random animal facts? No, we were just talking about it because we were talking about seals and then it led to that because we were rated by Maeve and Maeve is a sealy or a selkie. I want curry. Curry. Looks like a meat pie topped with tomato sauce. Meat pie. Eat what you want whenever you want. No, I want to live. I'd like to live a healthy life. Oh, Benny, I made fried noodles yesterday. Come get a bowl. Fried noodles. I want noodles. You're paying for us, right? No. Never. I don't pay. Please don't randomly kill people for foods. Why would I do that? Evening. Welcome in. What's the deal with pinnipeds? What's the deal with pinnipeds? I'm eating uranium-235. Okay, that sounds like red. What's the thing that Flamin' Hot Cheetos have? Red 40? Is that what that is? The thing we put in our foods here? The red stuff, the good red stuff. You killed the waiter for pasta? No. Very calories dense uranium? Whoa, calories dense uranium? I don't think you can eat uranium. I don't think that's edible. So what's the deal with the pay? You're treating it. Nope. I'm not paying. I never pay. That's not my job. You can eat everything once? I don't think so. You can if you're not a coward. Damn, again? You guys didn't even pay last time. We ran out. Uranium-235 and Red 40 are pretty comparable. There's like billions of calories in uranium? Really? You shouldn't eat that though. Dashed last time. Don't dash. No, you have to pay. No. We went back and paid. We went back and got our wallets and paid. You shouldn't dash. That's not good. Can we barely get paid? You think I get paid? Who's paying? Not me. I have a question about our station's budgeting. Hey, I'm not good with numbers. I'm not a numbers guy. I'm not a numbers guy. That's not how I got my job. It's in the Walmart. You think there's red 40 in the Walmart shrimp? Is that what makes it pink? In the shrimp? You think it's in the shrimp? I mean, have you heard about the meat glue in the Costco steaks? Apparently they put meat glue in the Costco steaks. Hey Doki, you can just call me Benny. No one calls me by my last name. Listen to our soup. I slip in a dead fly and make a fuss over it. That's so mean though, because then it goes on the waiters, and it's not the waiters' fault, and they're getting paid very little. We should be tipping. You sort of look like a lobster, all red. Oh my goodness. Does that mean anything red's a lobster? The devil's a lobster? That's crazy. Yummy meat glue. Oh, hell not meat glue. Hey, this already the other sheet is on fire. Okay. What is meat glue? Apparently, to like hold a bunch of different types, like hold meat together, they like use like glue that's made out of all these nasty parts of the meat and just put it between all the slabs of meat to make it look more full. I don't know. I read an article about it a long time ago in the Costco steaks. Prior to FDA issued a press conference on some radioactive shrimps. That's crazy. Shadow told me that's why we can only afford the single fire truck. Hey, we're not the most popular fire station. Listen, we need funds. We make things work though. I mean, everything becomes crap. No, that is what I heard. Larry is short for Lucifer. Ew, ew. That just sounds like meat Legos. Kinda. It's like the meat glue that holds all the other meat together. Sounds disgusting. I call that eggs. You call meat glue eggs? We have a fire truck. There's a fire truck in the station. There's a fire truck in the station because I'm a fire captain. Of course we have a fire truck. You want to hear it? It's right there. Right there. It's right there. Ice soup it is. Yeah, it's ice soup for the rest of the week, guys. For the rest of the month, maybe. Aren't we the only department around? We're the one department in this city. Do we have other vehicles? Well, there's an ambulance that belongs to the EMS team, but that's not I mean, they're part of our house, but like I'm not in charge of that part. They have an ambulance. We have a fire truck. Do we wear those cool Japanese fire helmets with the reflected outfits? Why would we wear Japanese fire helmets? We're not Japanese. Woo! Fire truck! Fire truck! Wee wee wee! Hello, welcome in! I thought we had to sell it for your gacha. I don't have a gacha addiction. I don't even play gacha, dude. Wee wee wee! Oh my god, it's insert Sentai fire truck mecha here. Is the fire truck customized for your tail? I'm not driving it. That's a firefighter's job. I'm not driving. I'm sitting there. Why does that have to be custom? I can fit. I can put it away. I'm not late. I'm just early for next stream. That's fine. Found this anime called Never heard of it. What are you eating there? I don't know. It's pretty good though. This drastically changed my perspective on PROMISU atrocity. What do you mean? We have a good fire department. Hey, we get the job done. We get the job done. So you sit there and do nothing? What do you mean? I do everything. I'm the captain. I got wings. I don't need to take the truck. You guys gotta take the truck. I'll just sit on the top. So you can tuck your tail. I can tuck. Oh. Look at the cute art, guys. I got my alert art back. So cute. Look like soup. It looked like soup. I blame the mayor city for lack of funding. New art. Huh? That's my art for if I get a new subscriber. It's one of you's on fire. And I done it. I got nozzle duty next stream. Good food. Art looks clean. Thank you. I've been waiting for it for a long time. You should watch it in your pastime. It's a nice anime. I don't have any pastime, unfortunately. I have very little free time outside of my fire job and streaming and making content as Beni Doki. I have very little free time, and the free time I do have, I go outside, which is not a lot. We're the dog? You're the dog. You're the dog. Yeah, you're the dog. I should put you guys behind the table with me. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I don't want to ruin the image. Hold on. I'm going to disappear. Don't freak out. Don't freak out. Don't freak out. I'm going to disappear. Don't freak out. How do I add a layer? Okay. How do I add a layer? How do I add a layer? How do I put this layer above this layer? What if I... What if I want to put a layer somewhere else? Hold on. No. Hold on, I'm just trying to put you in the scene. Wait. 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 Ah! Wait. 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 Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, hold on. I'm coming back. There you are. You're in the booth too. Hey, who forgot Squad Car 3? It's not in the house. Shadow is the new captain. She's captain equivalent. Yeah, that's us chilling. I'm still waiting for... See, you guys are right there. You guys are right there too. Look at you. Look at you. Tiny? You're about the size of a Pikachu. That's how I describe it whenever I get a commission. I'm like, about the size of a Pikachu. See, isn't this immersive? An immersive experience. And look, you're here too. CHARDET, yeah, you guys are here in the booth right next to me. We're all having a lovely meal of something. What do you want to order? What do you want to order? What do you want to order? Speak up. Can we get another water? Thank you. May booster seat? Nah, he's good. Nah, they're good. Nah, they're good. Just water, thank you. Just water. What do you mean? We don't have any money. Just water. One ice water soup. Number 9, large soup, bacon, cheese curds. I've never had cheese curds. I want to try though. Oh. Wait.
I'm at least 50% more immersed.
Awesome. Thank you, Alderon. Thank you. Like going to a restaurant at 6 with your mother? With your mother? What? That's not. Nah. Can we get chicken nuggets and fries? Maybe later. One coloring page. Can we get the kids menu? Yeah. No, just water. But can we get the kids menu? Thank you. One hot dog. I would love a hot dog right now, dude. I love a hot dog. Water with lemon. Ew, I hate water with lemon. I hate when there's lemon in my water. I want regular ass water. Poutine? I never had poutine. I would like to try some though. Your finest dino nuggies, please. Is that what you guys eat? You guys gotta get better at eating. Stop eating dino nuggies and mac and cheese. Like, get a better routine, guys. Come on. The word jumble is the best part. I just want to fries. I'm not kidding more, Captain. Ooh, a fire truck. Lemon water sucks ass. It's true. Regular water is better. I hate lemon water. What is the best crayon flavor? I feel like it would be like blue. Blue or green, I feel like would be the best crayon flavor. Poutine is terrible for you, but very, very tasty and worth it. I need to try it at least once. I would like to try poutine at least once. And cheese curds. I want dino nuggets. People enjoy it. I mean, they're not weird. It's just like, I don't like it. We broke? We broke. Blue, purple for grape. I don't really like what's the word? Artificial grape flavoring? Because the thing is, I love grapes, but the flavor that they have for grape flavored things, I feel like is awful. Blue crayon base, no way, so artificial. Grape flavor, yeah, grape flavor is weird, bad. Hear me out, fried milk, no. No. I want an orange crayon, but I feel like that would taste like a carrot. Purple the best is like popsicle, ugh. Artificial grape is like probably second worst. I think the worst artificial flavor is cherry. I don't know who fucking made up that flavor. Like raw cherries, real raw cherries are so good, but the fake cherry that they put for cherry flavor, like who hurt you, dude? Why do you hate cherries that much that you made fake cherry taste like that? I wish they made actual crayon candy that's like candy corn but with different flavors. Cherry's actual medicine flavor, it is like, it's so bad. I'm just like, dude, if I have to get an artificial fruit flavored thing, I usually stick with citrus stuff. So like lemon and lime or orange. Because I feel like when it comes to like candy and artificially flavored stuff, like those ones tend to be okay. American grape flavor is like, what the fuck with Japanese? Oh, like the green muscat? Yeah, those are good. No idea how they messed it up so bad. Yeah, if you eat the white crayon and the orange crayon at the same time, does it taste like a creamsicle? Doubt. Because I'm sure orange tastes like carrot. Yes, thank you. Medicinal cherry makes me want to throw up. Any kind of cherry is awful. I have the Starbucks air freshener. It smells so good. That sounds good. Hello, Oakman. At least the grape I can kind of understand. Tang orange. I love artificial grape though. Built different. I'm not into the artificial grape. Yo, Japanese grape flavors. Oh yeah, the Japanese grape flavor is good, but not the American one. It's like peppermint if you're delusional enough. What's like peppermint? Which one's like peppermint? Cry and lemon. Lemon artificial flavor is usually good. It usually hits. Cats that can't reach the water, just inhale. Just inhale. They're bringing you a water. This one's my water. They're bringing you a water. I ordered a water. This is my water. Artificial banana flavor tastes so close to the gross Mitchell banana. It wasn't so hard to find. Gross Mitchell. What's a Gross Mitchell banana? Inhale what? Water. Bro, what the heck? Then what the heck is a blue flavor? It doesn't even use it. Blueberry? Or like raspberry? I don't know. Blue tends to be different things each time. Your cherries? But yours looks better. Well, it's mine, so it's my water. Can't have my water, unfortunately. That's my water. That's my water. You know what I miss is when fast food places here, you know, like served cunt. You know, like they were fun inside and not corporate, like stale black and white, you know? Like Taco Bell used to go crazy on the inside. Like it was like if you picture the 90s in your head, that's what Taco Bell looked like on the inside. Served cunt. You know, served cunt. Slay. Rasmus was banana bread that was originally rolled out in the 80s by oh my goodness. Well, I don't really like banana bread, so it couldn't have been me. Served, you know, when the inside of fast food restaurants used to serve McDonald's was crazy clown town. Taco Bell was like 90s central. You know when Pizza Hut used to have the booths on the inside and everything, and like the shape of the restaurant was literally a hut, and like, yeah. Oh, I have a picture of Good Burger when you said 90s. I need to know where people actually worked with some urgency. Did you see the picture comparing early 2000 fast food buildings to now? I remember it in my brain. That in Pizza Hut's, man. I know. Do you remember? Remember what they took from us? Yeah, when they all used to have like personality, and now it's all just, here's a tablet, and just so sanitized and boring as fuck. I remember the Red Rooster Pizza Hut. Yeah, they had GameCube. You could play McDonald's. They had a GameCube. You could play at McDonald's. I just remember the gross play place, which, you know, at the end of the day, I think that's good that those aren't there anymore, because that's just a cesspool of bacteria. But still, like, yeah, when things have some whimsy, come on. When we have whimsy, where's all the whimsy? I know a couple Pizza Huts that's like that. Wait, those Pizza Huts still exist? That's crazy. Oh yeah, I missed the magic. Do you remember the 25 cents hamburger? No, they had 25 cents hamburger? Not when I was alive, I don't think. I've never seen 25 cents hamburger. Just like the new Cracker Barrel. I've never been to a Cracker Barrel. I've never lived somewhere that had Cracker Barrels, so I don't have an opinion on that. 5 cents malts? Where? It's never I was here when Subway had $5. Isn't $5 footlong still a thing? It just has to be like a certain day and a certain sandwich? No? I don't go to Subway enough. I thought $5 footlongs are still a thing. Whimsy was expensive. Uniformity is cheaper for the company. Boo! Boo! Multi-billion-dollar company can afford to have some whimsy. When was that? The start of the 1900s? No way were they I know, like, there's no way it was that cheap in the past, like, 2 decades, maybe. It hasn't been a thing since, like, 2015. No, it's $6 6-inch. Really? $6 6-inch? That's sad. I was here when Little Caesars was $5. Little Caesars was $5? They're like $10 right now, right? That's still pretty cheap considering. I didn't know they were $5. Indie games are better than AAA? I don't play too many video games, so I really can't tell you anything about that. Subway sandwiches are not the best. You know what, though? I do like me a Subway sandwich. I just don't go there very often, but whenever I have one, like, I'm having a good time. I think I just like having a good sandwich, though. I like having a sandwich. Most of their classics are $7 the cheapest. Domino's pizzas? $7? That's still pretty good in this day and age. Welcome in. Hey, Mercy. They got rid of the buffalo chicken. I'll never return. Buffalo chicken pizza? Sorry I'm late. No. There's no start time. Wait, I don't go to Domino's. I don't like Domino's, so I didn't know there were flavors. I was here when gas were $2 to $3. I think gas has always been like $5 since I was like, gas has always been expensive. No way you don't play games. I play games. I just don't know shit about AAA or whatever indie, or I don't know shit about that. 'Cause frankly, I don't care. I play things that look cute to me. Subway. Oh, Subway buffalo chicken. I don't think I've had the buffalo chicken. I generally just get like the grilled chicken sandwich. I've had like a meatball sub a couple times, which is okay, but I usually just get a grilled chicken. I like Subway though. There was a 29 cents promo McDonald's in the 90s for the base. No way. Family used to buy 20 of them at a time. Not within the past 3 decades for sure. In the 90s? No way. Okay, is that the always hot because the weather's never getting better, Benny? Yeah. Waiter, can you make my water extra icy, please? Waiter. Waiter, can I have 5 waters? Everything went up. See why we only ordered water? We can only afford the water, guys. What games do you play? You can just look at my live tab. It's mostly just cozy games. I'm playing Fields of Mistria, which is a farming game right now. And I like to play Super Animal Royale. And I like to play small, little, comfy, cozy games. I can't play a lot because I get really motion sick. So I play a lot of like 2D stuff. And I just don't like big games. Like they just kind of bore me. Those things you're eating looking like a pot pie or some pasta? Probably, maybe. looks at my local gas station where gas is $3.99. That's pretty cheap, I think. On the topic of games, I think it's called Ember, but I saw there's a firefighting game out. There's another one that I have to play and download because I have it on my wish list and it just released. I'm not sure if it's called Ember though. I forget what it's called. But I do have to get it. I remember gas being under $1 and then under $1 in the 90s? No way. I miss the 90s and early 2000s. Dude, early 2000s is like, that was the time. I need my water to just be half ice. I like to play games here. It's been a minute. Cult of the Lamb incoming. Cult of the Lamb, I think I will start when they do the next big update sometime early next year. Because that update looks really good. And I feel like that would be a very good time to restart it. Because I've played Cult of the Lamb a lot. So I feel like that would be a good time to restart it all. I was out with my friends one time and my friends joked with the waiter to bring me like 6 glasses of water and he did. Well, I hope you tipped him. When you looking at something for the motion sickness, if you don't mind me asking. Yeah, I got my bracelet. Someone bought it for me. So I'm gonna try something with the bracelet, but that doesn't mean I'm just gonna play any game because still most games don't interest me. I'm mostly trying to, I want to see if I can play Minecraft. I want to play Minecraft. Amusement park VOD at 80k subscribers. No, I would never do that because I'm very boring at amusement park. I can't go on roller coaster. I can't go on anything scary. And I mean, if you want to pay for me to like go all the way over to like Disneyland or something, that would be fun. But that shit's expensive. Oh yeah, they're adding a new area for Cult of the Lamb called Woolhaven. Yeah, it looks really good. I can't wait for it. It looks really fun. She yearns the farm will hold your hand though. No, I will never go on a roller coaster. Never, 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 never. Donathon time. No, I would never do a donathon to get me to an amusement park. That seems like a waste of your money. Like, you know, if I do a donathon, it'll be for something that like is more like contributive to content. So it would be like going to like a new model or like assets and stuff like that. I don't know. Like sending me to an amusement park just seems like a waste of money. Designated bag holder. That's me. I'm the designated bag holder. Disney World. I've never been to Disney World. I've only ever been to Disneyland. I would like to go to Disney World one day, but it contradicts itself because I don't ever want to be in Florida. So I suppose I just can't go to Disney World. I would love to go to Disney World one day, but they have to take it out of Florida. Are you asking for a date? No. On a date with the captain of the park? No. It's a business trip. If you didn't know the main music producer for Cultal, I don't know what that is. 3D Cap one day? That would be awesome. I would love to be 3D one day. There is Disneyland. I've been to Florida for Disney. Disney World looks really cool. I don't want to be in Florida. It scares me and it's way too hot. Disney sucks now that they nickel and dime everything. Yeah, I'm sure. We're in a platonic relationship, CHARDET. We're coworkers. I'm your boss, so sorry. If anything, it's a business trip. Cultural is short for rest in peace. Very good game they made. It is extremely hot. Yeah, it's extremely hot, and there's big old mosquitoes and bugs, and just seems unpleasant. And I don't want to go there, but I would like to go to Disney World. I also would like to go to Universal Studios over there. But, you know, I'll just go to California, I guess. Strictly business. Yeah, strictly business. A local amusement park gets you more value? I'm not really into amusement parks, though, because I can't go on big rides. Florida needs to plant some plants. I think a lot of places need to plant some plants. Captain, would you protect us from heat? No, who's going to protect me from heat? I need to be protected from heat. She better watch it before she makes these push-ups. Universal Studio. I would love to go to Japan and go to Disney. Tokyo Disney. I need to go to Tokyo Disney. I need to go to Tokyo Disney and Universal in Japan. I would love nothing more than that. Get a parasol. I always use an umbrella when I go out and it's hot. You are a fire dragon? Sure are. Sure am. Sure am. Disney Sea Tokyo? Yeah, yeah. Universal Studios is so fun. I want to go there so that I only want to go to Universal during the winter because that's when they bring out my dad. And by that I mean the Grinch. So I may give him an onion. What about those chill themed rides? Oh yeah, I love those. That's why I like Disneyland. Like I like those chill like fun rides that I can sing along. But like my extent of roller coaster is like, and this was like many years ago because I haven't been in Disneyland in like probably 10 years, was like Big Thunder Mountain. Like that's the extent of my roller coaster abilities. SeaWorld for the animals? No, that they should not be in there. SeaWorld should be shut down. Always have an umbrella on me, though I do get called a vampire. Yeah, me too. I do that too. CHARDETs were funny on Captain's Japan trip. I would love to. Your heart is tiny. It sure is. You hate Christmas? No, I'm better now. I'm post How the Grinch Stole Christmas Grinch. That's my dad. He went through that transformation. Jim Carrey's Grinch. Yeah, that's my dad. His heart grew 3 sizes that day. And that's my dad. And I want to bring him an onion. It's been a really long time since I've last seen him. I don't get the opportunity to see him very often because it's very expensive to go there. And then you have to do it on the holidays, which is just a hard time to travel in general. Christmas comes early for Benny. I like the holidays and I like Jim Carrey's The Grinch. That's the best Christmas movie. Christmas year round, yeah. I love the holidays, dude. I love the holidays. Wait, with the amusement park talk, ever thought of playing Roller Coaster Tycoon? No. Seems kind of boring. I used to play a lot of Zoo Tycoon when I was a kid. But I don't know if I would do that now. Roller Coaster Tycoon does not interest me. Water. No, but yeah, like I think the most intense roller coaster, I think when I was in high school, I went to Disneyland once and I got on Space Mountain. I think it was Space Mountain. That was the last time I ever did like a big roller coaster because for some reason during my attempt at Space Mountain, where my friends were like, oh, it's not that bad, just close your eyes, it'll be fine. I'm like, okay. The lights just didn't work. Like, it was a blackout. So imagine doing Space Mountain, but if you open your eyes, it's pure darkness and just the sounds of air whooshing around you. And I thought I was gonna die. Is there any brand of water you prefer over others? Crystal Geyser. Trying to think of some cozy games, but I don't know if they would be classes as good. Yeah, I mean, you can suggest it, but I always tell people, like, please don't be offended if I just say no, because I'm very picky. Space Mountain's so fun. Anything but Dasani. Dasani's ass. Dasani tastes like pool water. Yeah, it's supposed to be dark. No, but there's supposed to be like twinkling lights and stuff because it's space. But it was just pure pitch darkness, no sounds. And just like the whoosh and the creak of the roller coaster. And I thought I was going to die. And then it wasn't a roller coaster, but that's how space is. Well, I didn't want to be that immersed. CHARDET Minecraft server someday. If this bracelet works, if it cures me. The void. That's an insult to pool water. There was this other time post high school where I did go to Universal with some friends and they all just fucking lied to me cause they know I'm like scared of everything, right? So they're like, oh, Benny, like, you can go on this one because it's not that bad. And it was the Mummy ride, right? And the thing is, I've been to the Indiana Jones Disneyland ride. And they're like, oh, it's just like that. It's just like that because I can do the Indiana Jones if I just close my eyes. I've got that ride like memorized. I just know when everything happens and I just keep my eyes closed the whole time because I know everything that happens. But I didn't do my research into Indiana Jones, right? Not Indiana. I didn't do my research into, what's it called? the mummy, right? And then so I'm like, I don't know, because I was watching like the video of the ride beforehand. They're like, no, Benny, you can do it. And so I get on the Indiana Jones ride, and then like we're like watching the info like video, and I'm like, I think this is a roller coaster. It shoots forward so fast. I thought I was gonna die, and then they do that thing where like they blow air at the bottom of your feet, so it feels like there's bugs crawling around you because of fucking the mummy, and that freaks me out. And then when I think it stops, it shoots backwards. I thought I was gonna die, and that day was one of the scariest days of my life, because after that, I already hated that, right? I heard they could put certain minerals in your water and make them taste fruity somehow. I was just like plain water. I love all these rides. I want to go back. Oh, my ass was not prepared for the Tower of Terror ride. I don't do those drop-in rides. I'm very boring. No, but okay. So then that same day when we were at Universal, we were gonna go on Jurassic Park, and like I really don't like animatronics like freak the shit out of me. Especially big ass ones, and I just have all sorts of phobias. So I was like, oh, I can just keep my eyes closed, because that's my solution for everything. I just keep my eyes closed so I can go on it with my friends, because you know they told me, oh, I was like, oh, but it's a log ride, like there's a drop, right? And like they're like, oh, it's like the drop in Pirates of the Caribbean, and I'm like, oh, like okay, like I can do that one, that drop's like 20 feet tall. Like the drop was so far. I felt my body rise up out of the seat because the drop was so far. I was like, there were just dinosaurs everywhere. It was so loud, and there were these animatronic dinosaurs everywhere, and they were like, oh, but they don't get close to you, and like I'm like, okay, but you're gonna warn me, right? And they're like, oh yeah, we'll warn you. And I'm like, I know one pops out on this side, and then blah blah, and then I think I almost died. I think my soul left my body when we dropped, and it was the farthest drop I've ever dropped in my life. It was so scary. I'm like half expecting you to say you're almost in a car. No, I wasn't in a car crash. Were there any way you can continue to play Five Nights at Freddy's? I love Five Nights at Freddy's theoretically. Like I love the lore of Five Nights at Freddy's. I'm not playing that because I'm a weenie. I'm not playing that. I'll sit and call with someone if they play it, but I'm not playing it because I'm a weenie. Even though I am kind of immune to the jump scares in at least the first one because I've watched so many people play it. I'm not, nah. That phobia goes away when No, see, Glamrock Freddy's a robot. Listen, there's a guy in there. He's got a brain. He thinks. He's not an animatronic. I don't know. There's something about animatronic animals that really freaks me out. I hate the straight down drops. Yeah, I bet you were screaming. I was screaming so much. You should go on Guardians of the Galaxy ride in California Adventure. No, I'm good. That's just the Tower. That's just the Tower of Terror. The trauma still haunts you. Yeah. What was I gonna say? Yeah, so there's something about animatronic animals, because I love animals, right? I can go pet an elephant or whatever. They're huge, but they're animals. If there's an animatronic elephant, fuck that, bro. I can't go into Rainforest Cafe because it legit freaks me out. I don't like the animatronic animals, and I hate how storms happen around you and the noise. I really don't like noise like that. Rainforest Cafe freaks me the fuck out, dude. We gotta get the bravest in PROMISU, EN. I think the other two are pretty brave. Yuri's probably brave. I'll sit and call with her. Donathon challenge goals. So you're saying you'd be fine playing Outlast? No, that would just make me sick. I know everything that happens in... One of my good friends is like a pro Outlast Trials. So I've seen that one many times. But I can't play because I would get sick. Thoughts on Chuck E. Cheese? I think Chuck E. Cheese is cute because I like Freddy Fazbear. Chuck E. Cheese is cute. Those animatronics do freak me out, but like, not if all the lights are turned on and there's children around. But if it was nighttime, I wouldn't fuck with that. No, I wouldn't fuck with that. Because they look more cartoonish. They have like, you know, bright, like they have like clothes on and stuff like that. So they're not as scary as like the photorealistic animatronic animals and dinosaurs. But if it was nighttime, no, I wouldn't fuck with that. Even my knee still scare something. Definitely on Cali Valley. One day FNAF stream. Sure. Keep dreaming. She hates fake animals. Maybe. It could be that. It's probably Uncanny Valley territory too. Watch along Evil Dead Rise. That movie is nasty. I can't do horror movies at all. I'm a weenie. I can't do scary movies. I've talked about this a lot, but I just have a really, really strong imagination. So I can't watch scary things, even though I really like the horror genre. I think it's so awesome. Like, they make the best movies. Some of the best games are in the horror genre. It's just such a good mode of telling stories, and it sucks that I can't with any of them, because then I can't function. Like, it's unhealthy for me. Like, I won't function properly for like 3 months. Current Chuck or 2000s? 2000s would be a little bit spookier. Current Chuck is not scary at all. You are a scary cat? Yeah. You don't need your imagination for a movie. The scenes are graphic. I would not watch it then. Well, that's just time of day. I'm not scared of the ice cream Chuck theme in the daytime. Hearing it at 1 a.m. that was a different story. That's true. If I watch anything horror, I won't be able to sleep properly for a week. It's months for me. I watched a scary movie once in college, and my roommates were fucking sick of me because I could not go to the bathroom by myself. Like, my imagination is too horrible. Like, I couldn't go to the parking lot. I couldn't go to the bathroom. I couldn't go to the theater. I couldn't go anywhere that's even slightly dark. I couldn't. Monday left me broken. I'm sorry. Are the horror movies that good? I watched a lot and was not impressed. There are a lot of good horror movies out there. I think there's a lot that tell really good stories. I can't watch them. Color Out of Space with Nicola. I've never heard of that. Current Chucky is just a guy in a suit, right? I mean, aren't they always guys in suits? Charles Entertainment Cheese. Current Chuck E. Cheese is a fucking rat. He's always been a rat. What are you saying? Current Chuck E. Cheese is just more like, it's me. I'm your good friend. A radical dude. Current Chuck E. Cheese is voiced by like a Blink-182 guy or a Simple Plan guy or a Fall Out Boy. He's some pop punk guy voiced Chuck in the new ads, I believe. I love horror podcasts. Can't do it. Have you watched Willy's Wonderland? Is that the one that was supposed to be FNAF, but then it got scrapped and then got reused, and then they hired Nicolas Cage, but he wasn't allowed to talk because that cost too much money? Because no. It's hiding in the shadows. Don't worry. 12-year-old me agrees. In horror animated stories. Tuesday I was due with hoping. Damn it, now it's stuck in my head. Yep, that one. No, I haven't seen it. I heard of it though. No, I miss when Chuck was a skater boy. He's still a skater boy. He's just like a more like up-to-date hip skater boy now. But he was always a skater boy. He's still a skater boy. I think he's still a skater boy. It was very mediocre. No, I don't know. I didn't see it. Chuck E. Cheese voiced by Tom DeLonge. Tom DeLonge? I don't know. Is it Tom DeLonge? That's Blink-182 guy, right? He's a twink now, Cap. Wait, I gotta look up. Current Chuck E. Cheese. That's not a twink. That's not a twink. God, the original is so ugly. He does look a lot smaller now. Like, he's kind of giving Stuart Little vibes. You know what I mean? He's giving less anthropomorphic mouse and more like mouse standing on 2 legs. Have you seen the clip of someone puppeting Chuck E. Cheese for some kind of gaming charity thing? And he just looks at the camera and goes, "Poggers?" No. That clip is an all-timer. They de-aged him? They did. They injected him with youth. Oh, it must be this one that's the new Chuck. Like, he legit just looks like a mouse, like Stuart Little style. Oh, he's like a boy. He's a boy. I see. Did you know the first Chuck E. Cheese is in California? San Jose, and if you go to the first Chuck E. Cheese, it's really scary because on the outside of the building they have this huge like glass cage on the wall, glass display that has like a Titan sized Chuck in it. Let me see if I can find. I'm not lying. Is it shut down? No, it's still real. Why is it a WebP file? I hate WebP file. Old Chuck E. Cheese is him before therapy, new Chuck E. Cheese is after therapy. Big Cheese. Do you know the lore behind Charles Entertainment Cheese? I did watch a video about that, but I've forgotten. Look at this. Look how big he is. It's very scary at nighttime. Titan sized? Yeah. Powerful rat named Charles Entertainment Cheese. Charles Entertainment Cheese. Dear Lord. It's quite scary. Quite a sight to behold. And it's lit up at nighttime. Now he is using Botoxin. He has been contained for his sins. Big Cheese, cute AOT music. He grew up in an orphanage. He grew up in an orphanage? He has lore like that? That's scary. That's scary. I wonder if this Chuck E. Cheese is still open. But yeah, that's scary. That's scary. I could take him in a fight, right? In a fight, right? In a fight? He throws birthday parties because he never had one himself, I think. That's so sad. Kind of sounds like a horror antagonist origin story. Orphaned mouse who doesn't know his own birthday. So he's like the anti-Stuart Little. He was never adopted, and this is what happened. That's so sad. It's what would have happened if they never adopted Stuart Little. The menace that is Stuart Little. I only went once for a cousin's birthday party. I like the pizza there. I don't even remember what I don't remember the last time I ever went to Chuck E. Cheese. I don't remember what it's like in there. I have no idea. Welcome in. I don't remember what it's like inside of Chuck E. Cheese. Apparently the one that one in San Jose is like 2 stories tall. I don't know what they do there. But yeah, Chuck E. Cheese, man. You know, they started selling their pizza on DoorDash during the quarantine under a different name, and people found out and got mad. Dirty and filled with kid snot. Good time at Chuck E. with my cousins. I guess I never really had a reason to go back to Chuck E. Cheese because I don't really have a lot of like younger kids in my life to take there. But I don't think my parents really wanted me to go there. You know what I miss? I miss laser tag. I feel like I did laser tag for like birthdays a lot when I was a kid. I don't even remember the last time I went, but like I had a lot of fun in laser tag. I want to go back to laser tag. Are there still laser tag places? Imagine they continue Chuck's lore like in a comic where he finds his parents walking in the same establishment he was in. I heard they took the robots out of laser tag. Oh, of Chuck E. Cheese. I also heard that. I heard they took out the animatronics and it's just like a dance floor. I'm like, oh, why do you want a dance floor? You don't want a little band playing for you? So few places have areas for adults to do laser tag. Really? I should look it up. I miss laser tag. Laser tag is still around. I can't imagine it'd be very profitable though. There's a few around me. Yeah, I think I remember it being expensive because I only ever went when it was like a kid's birthday. Screw the dance floor is all about the ball pit. Ew, don't go in the ball pit. Don't go in the ball pit. I'd like to go to an airsoft place at least once. No, I don't ever want to do airsoft or like paintball. I like laser tag because it's painless. But I would like to, I should look up and see if there's any around. That's how you find money and tickets in the ball pit. Safer than paintball. Airsoft can be loud as hell. I don't even know what airsoft is. Is that just like air, shooting air? Laser tag sounds more fun. It's like they always have cool decorated areas for laser tag. I don't know if we can fit a firehouse laser tag night in the budget. Had a banger go off right next to me. Oh, bibis. Laser tag has cool power ups like quad damage. BBs. Oh, airsoft is BBs? Also, it's still painful. No, I don't want to fuck airsoft. Laser tag. Laser tag is painless. That's how you get clocked in the head by someone with a gun and then farmed for points. You're playing with some mean people. Don't play with mean people. It stings. Does it sting less than paintball? Because I heard paintball hurts like a bitch. That's like, I always remember my cousins coming back with like deep welts on their bodies. Especially when they're over PSI. Paintball just looks so painful to me. Whenever like my friends or my cousins did it, I always saw those bruises that they had. I'm like, why do you do this? Paintball does hurt like a bitch. That feels more like a slap from what I've heard. I don't know why people would do that. Paintball leaves wounds. People would freeze the balls for... That's so mean. That's so mean. Why would you do that? That's so mean. But both definitely hurt. Huh. I feel like airsoft must be less. Masochism! Y'all a bunch of freaks out there playing paintball. Is it masochism if you're the one doing the shooting though? Doesn't that mean you're a sadist? If you're going out there to get hit, then you're a masochist. But if you're freezing your balls and because you want it to hurt more and you're going out there and shooting people, then you're a sadist. A little bit of both because they're enjoying it. It's the thrill of it, isn't it? The thrill of the hunt. It's sadism? Yeah. If you're the one that wants to hurt people, you're a sadist. Sorry, I just got here? We're just talking about paintball. You mean the pain if I can kill? Oh my god. Y'all need a better outlet than violence. Violence is not the answer. No, 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 no. Do a fun hobby, a fun chill hobby. I don't know. Do, go for a walk. My solution is go for a walk. Or, I don't know, learn how to rollerblade. If you are like, do, I don't know, like kickboxing. That's still violent, but less so, I think. My twin brother did paintball. I'm scared of the balls. This makes me think about how many explosions I've been around. A mix of both. That answers the question. The answer is yes. No, 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 no. Don't freeze your balls. Don't freeze your balls. I want to shoot guns without killing. Isn't that what a firing range is for? Violence is the question and the answer is yes. You said the same thing as the other guy. No. Just, you can shoot things in a video game. Yeah, do that. Or the mall. Or the mall. What do you mean? The mall? Or go to the mall. Yeah, you can go to the mall. I feel like malls aren't as cool as they used to be, though. Like, a lot of malls are dying these days. I can't kick. Oh. Get punched, though. My favorite hobby is watching cat fight Smokey the Bear. Yeah, me and him got beef. Isn't that what airsoft is for, bro? To be chill? You could also just shoot guns in a video game. If I wanted to shoot guns without killing, I'd get a Nerf gun. Nerf gun? That's fun. That's fun. Cool take, but battle royale games are only popular because people get addicted to the adrenaline. Probably. I mean, I only play one, and it's very fun and baby and cute and has animals. And that gets my adrenaline pumping. What if it's for endurance training? Okay. I cast death. I cast testicular torsion. I really wish the one near me was safer. It's not violence if the others are consenting. I suppose so. Malls are fun and yeah, I can punch. Yeah, punch. Nerf or nothing. Dude, like old like millennial like advertisements were always so like, whoa, check this out. That's the coolest thing I've ever seen. Ah, mind blast. Nerf or nothing. Hot Wheels. A bunch of the malls around me barely have any places to do something fun at. Just eat. Yeah. I got a bunch of Nerf guns. Malls used to be fun now. They're boring and stagnant, especially in LA. I don't even really like, I feel like I very rarely go to the mall anymore anyways. Like, you know, you buy everything online or like you just have, I don't know. I very rarely, I also just kind of don't, but I don't shop a lot. I don't buy a lot of things. So that's probably why as well. I cast men butt crack. How should I have so much MP to keep casting that? It's my one spell. Testicular torsion. I cast manual breathing. The best vocal fry I've ever heard. Can we do that? Can we watch old 2000 commercials on stream? Yeah, probably. That's a good idea. Write that down. I cast thunder spell. Lame. That's not testicular torsion. Massachusetts doesn't really have anything to do outside of Boston. I hear Boston's pretty cool though. People go to Boston. I only go to the mall to go to round 1. Round 1, that's fun. I used to have a Nerf gun rocket launcher. Whoa, rocket launcher. That's pretty cool. I never had a Nerf gun because my parents didn't let me. Slap chop commercial. Slap chop. Guys, remember? I cast Shark Week cramps. That's passed already. That's bye. That's bye. What's the play when to serious version doesn't work on the enemy? Men butt crack. Lots of good food industry entertainment. That sounds fun. Have you seen the Nerf Galahorn? No. I don't know what's that. Just gotta know where to avoid. Like most places, I feel like I grew up. I used to live in, I grew up in San Francisco, and there are a lot of dangerous places in San Francisco. You just gotta learn where they are and where the not dangerous places are, because there's a lot of fun stuff in San Francisco, but there's also a lot of dangerous places. I cast cramps that spread to butt. Oh my goodness, cramps that spread to butt. That's very intense. oh, did you just someone just casted piss because I got pee. I'll be right back, okay? I gotta take care of this this curse. I'm back. Successfully dispelled magic on the piss cast. I would generally put the BRB screen on the background. Oh, do you want me to, should I upload it? I could gain some watch hours if you put that in the background on repeat. Successfully, not suck, successfully dispelled magic on the piss cast. That'd be nice. I don't know about the, I'm using royalty-free background music for my BRB screen. I guess that means I can just upload it, right? Because it's royalty-free. I don't remember how that works. I'll have to figure it out. 10-hour loop of the background. I'll upload it. And then you guys have to promise that you're gonna loop it in the background. Get you those watch hours? That'd be nice. That'd be nice. That would be very helpful if you guys loop it in the background. I do like it a lot. Back on vacation, there's a Benny stream waiting. Lucky me, lucky you. Lucky, lucky, lucky. I wish I could go on vacation. I don't remember the last time I traveled. I was just thinking about the last time I went to Korea. It was like 8 years ago. And I'm like, there's no way it was that long ago. Yeah. 8 years ago, dude. Ugh, so long ago. Right? 2017 is 8 years ago. Right? That's crazy. I keep thinking it was like 2020. I keep thinking it's like 2020. I just started classes. I don't want to think about vacation right. Dude, I haven't been on like a vacation trip in like, I don't know. I mean, I've been to cons recently, but I wouldn't really call that vacation because they're very stressful. That was 2017 is 8 years ago, right? I did that math right? Isn't that was 8 years? 7? No, 8. That's 8. I want to travel, but I gotta get my passport. You better get that then, because they take quite some time to renew. And if you don't renew in time, like because I hadn't renewed my passport in a really long time because I hadn't traveled in so long, I decided to renew it this past year, and I'm very grateful that I did, because if I hadn't, I would have gone through the long process of getting a new passport. Because if you do it within like 5 years of yours expiring, then you can do like the shorter way of doing it. But if you wait more than 5 years of it expiring, you have to go through the long process again. So I'm really happy that I decided to do it this year. I don't think I've really been on vacation before. Too broke for much. No, I feel you. Where do you plan on travel to? Only to Korea and Japan. Those are really the only places I care to travel to. 2020, 2022. Yeah, I agree. I've been saying I'm gonna get and never go. I'm gonna go this week, and if I don't, please scold me. To get your passport, do it. You can just do it at a post office, or you could. You know what I did? I literally took my picture at home. And I uploaded it, and it worked. I took a selfie. You just have a white wall behind you and set up a timer. And the picture, it passed. You can do that now. Yeah, I mean, at least for me, I could do that because I didn't have to go through the long process of like, I still had like my 5 years hadn't run out to renew my passport. So, last time I tried to register it, I just, make sure it's a good picture with good lighting and a plain white wall in the background, and they can see you from the shoulders up, and no glasses, hair's out of your face. No, you can do it from home. I just have to apply for one, so I still go, okay. You gotta do the long one then. I took it to the post and they helped me send it out. They can do that too. I actually went to the post office to take the picture, and they took it for me, and then the website rejected it. I'm like, oh, this picture is ass. They wouldn't even send it to me digitally, so I took it myself again, and the website took it. I'm going to Korea in October. Oh, lucky. What's a destination I have to visit? I'm not really a good person to ask for that. I always tell people I'm not a good traveler, because I don't do like tourist stuff, and I don't do like cultural stuff. I go for very like superficial capitalistic reasons, in that I like K-pop and Korean stuff, and I like anime and tokusatsu in Japan stuff. So I don't go to like shrines or temples or castles or like the tower. I go to like the Shonen Jump place, like Tokyo Disney, and follow K-pop bands around. Go with the flow? No, I have a very strict itinerary. I do not go, like, I have a strict itinerary of what I do each day, but it's all just like, I'm gonna go here to see K-pop band. I'm gonna go here to buy like makeup and face stuff and clothes. I'm gonna go here, like, it's just, yeah. Do you remember to save money? Yeah, exactly. Hello, welcome in. Benny spending a whole week in I've never been to Akibahara. I don't think there would actually be a lot for me in Akibahara. Because for me, I like Tokusatsu, which isn't necessarily in Akibahara. And I want to go to Tokyo Disney Sea, and I want to go to Universal. And they got the Jump Store, not in Akibahara. Like, I feel like Akibahara is very much like a weeb, a deep weeb thing. And I'm not that kind of weeb. I'm a different kind of weeb. I want to go to like themed cafes outside of Akibahara. I want to go to I want to go to Ryokan, but that shit's really expensive for like a luxurious type of feeling with a meal and like the hot springs and stuff. Do you not want kids? No. In this economy? No. Well, I mean, that's a loaded question. I think I would be a good parent, but I don't want to give birth of my body. I will never give birth of my body. I never want to be pregnant. That sounds horrible to me. And I also don't want to take care of a baby. If I had a child, I would probably adopt like a child and up, not an infant, not a toddler. Like 4 years old is the lowest. Like if I adopt, it'll be 4 years old or older. I'm skipping the baby phase because I'm not fucking with that. Who wants kids these days? Too expensive. If you want to, good for you. I hope you have a good time, and that's wonderful. And I think that's beautiful. Not for me. I went to Ikea back in 2017 when I was stationed in Okinawa. It was fun but crowded. Yeah, it seems a little too like touristy these days, and I just nah. My bloodline ends with me. Well, according to my parents, my bloodline doesn't exist with me anyways because I'm not a man. I think I would probably visit an acquaintance I have in Japan. I don't have any acquaintances in Japan. I want to go to an aquarium. That made me think of the word aquarium. I want to go to an aquarium. They got good aquariums there. I am currently during work. Oh, I'm sorry. My little sister can wait. Never mind. She would have a hard time. God, no, I would take care of a child, but I don't want to turn out like my family. Actually, I want to raise a child to prove that I'm better than my family. Because I think I would be a very good parent because I know what not to do because I care about kids and their minds and opinions and feelings. So more cats then. I have 2. I don't think I'll ever have more than 2. But I do love my cats, and I don't think there's anything wrong with having cats because they're very good companions. It's a long journey of its own, honestly. Yeah. Wait, you're not a man? No, sorry. I know sometimes it's confusing. It could be, huh? My bloodline ends with me too because I'm arrow. Nice. Nice. Those are so fun. I told my friends who recently went to JP to go to the more traditional places in the Akihabara and they enjoyed those areas more. I'm sure of it. I think I would probably stick around in like Tokyo and like where did I stay last time? Ikebukuro? I think maybe. I don't know. I don't have much interest in Akihabara. The best reason to have a child? For what? Sumida Aquarium or Ikebukuro Sunshine Aquarium are both so good. I've heard of the Sunshine one. I'll probably go there. Well, I think I'll be a better father than mine since he was never at home. I honestly, fuck yeah, raise a kid to both show you can be a good parent and for spite. Yeah, I mean, and then also like, I mean, I genuinely, you know, I've volunteered at like all levels of teaching. So like, elementary schoolers, middle schoolers, high schoolers. I think kids and teens are hilarious and fun. And I enjoy, you know, watching them grow. I care very much about the youth and their education and their safety. But just like, I know, just like with my cats, I'm not going to adopt a pet if I don't think I can fully raise that thing from child to adult with all the things that it needs to grow and be successful. And I simply do not make enough money for that. I can't do that for myself. I can't do that for a child. So I will not selfishly have a child just because I think having a child would be nice. I can't afford to have that child. Being is not a guy, then why am I Our kids, my son was the last. Out of that, I got a vasectomy. Nice. Vasectomy. Everybody get a vasectomy. I think a guy getting a vasectomy is one of the hottest things. Ugh, dude, if you come up and you're like, yeah, I got a vasectomy, I'd be like, fuck, let's go. When AFK, how was the piss, Eva? I got it out. I dispelled it. Gotta agree with that mindset. What a motherly dragon. Nah, I don't want to be a mother. Don't call me. I don't want to. Oof. I'm always scared of adopting a kid in the future because I don't know if I'll do the wrong things my parents did as well. I won't deny they did some good things, but I don't know what'll carry over. Okay, but you're already thinking about it, you know? I think a lot of people in our parents' generation, it's not even a thought to them. So my parents are never like, oh, I don't think I did parenting well. No, to them, it's like, I did everything right, actually, and I will never second guess how I parented. So the fact that you're already thinking about it is already like a step ahead of them. Optimal dating route, snip snap. I love half paying attention to this chaos. Chaos? We're just having a conversation. And I think having a vasectomy is hot. I think more guys should have vasectomies. And then you can have all the fun you want. A vasectomy is reversible. Yeah, vasectomy is way less invasive, way less painful, and is reversible as compared to a woman getting her tubes tied. So I think more guys should have vasectomies. How goes the ball talk? Is vasectomy balls? I guess vasectomy would be balls, huh? Going pretty well. I'm used to being in chaos. I mean, I say snadoo. I don't know what that is. But okay. But yeah, I think we should normalize getting vasectomies. Normalize getting vasectomies. I would get my tubes tied if I weren't so scared of surgery and it, price. I'd say the start of being a good parent person is that where you can grow and become a better person. The thing about is the fact that they said you do what you want, but you need to learn for yourself in the long run. Actually, not technically the balls itself. Really, the vasectomy is not the balls. It's called the vas deferens. The vas deferens is in the balls, right? Isn't that in the balls? Or is that not the balls? Is it tubes? The tubes coming out of the balls into the body? Tubes coming out of the are those the tubes that the balls go inside? The one that you can pop them back up in? It's a tube in the balls. Wasn't there a switch where they're making turn them on and off? Switch? A switch? Turn the balls on and off? Huh? The pee is stored in the balls? The pee is stored in the vas deferens. No, that's an inguinal something. A switch thing? What? Not the balls? No. It's mechanical, yes. I swear I remember hearing that somewhere. What? You guys are confusing me. No, the pee is not stored in the balls. The pee is stored in your bladder. And it comes out of your pee-pee. And the balls don't hold anything. Right? The balls are just balls. Aren't they just balls? Don't tell our secrets. Fine. Keep your secrets. Dreams are stored. Dreams are stored in the balls. I imagine they're very soft and malleable, yes? I don't know. But then just a little touch is painful, apparently, is what I've been told. No? Huh? Oh, they're not stretchy. It's kind of like a boiled egg. What do you mean the balls hold the whole generation? Not really. It depends on the temperature. No. They're kind of like squeezing a hard boiled. What? No, but the skin. The skin is stretchy, no? No? Hard-boiled egg? Hard-boiled egg? No. Everything I know is a lie. The skin, yes. The ball, no. But you don't feel the ball. The ball is hidden inside the sack. It's not like you can touch the ball. It's inside you. It's like a hard-boiled egg in a leather bag. Ugh. The actual ball isn't Monday ball style. The skin is stretchy. That's the loose wrapper. Ew. It's like it's stretchy. The ball is not. It's a sack. Yes, we do. You can feel it, Betty. You can feel the ball. No. But you can't touch the ball because it's in. You're touching this. You're touching the skin around the ball. It's right there. You can feel them. It's not as big as a hard-boiled egg though. It's it's smaller than that. You can feel it though. I mean, yeah, you can feel it because that's what people do when they pop them back up to tuck. They pop them back. They're like the balls that you pop back up. I know they're there, but you don't really like. But the skin is stretchy. Yeah, I'm talking about the skin. Pop them back up. Yeah, when like drag queens like tuck, they like pop their balls back up into the tubes, and tuck and tuck. You never heard of that? You can do it. That's how they get it flat. Like 2 peach seeds. That's a good example. I can understand 2 peach seeds. Okay. I don't think that's what happens. No, it is. You tuck it back up into the tube from whence it descended. And you have to be very careful when you pop them back out. Yeah, if you get hit, they can go into your abdomen. Ow. That is definitely, I'm pretty sure they tuck them behind. No, you pop them back up. I watched a whole video of a drag queen explaining this. Drag queen tucking. I can't look this up right now. That feels uncomfortable, but I can imagine it. We need to get a drag queen in here to explain this. You tuck them between the thighs, I guess. No, you like pop them back in. I swear you like pop them back in. I swear. I learned this. I think so. I'm pretty sure. We're gonna need that video, girly. It was like an old like Try Guys video where they tried drag for the first time and they brought drag queens in to teach them, and I'm pretty sure they said you tuck them back in and you pop them back up. Unless it was a different drag video and I've forgotten, because I also used to watch a lot of Trixie Mattel and Katya. I learned it from somewhere. How do you pop them back in? I don't know how your body works. Sounds like one of the most painful things to do. I could never pop anything back in. That sounds painful. Are you sure about that? Pop them back in. What is it? What is it? A joint? No, but like they fell out of tubes and you pop them back into the tube. And then, oh, I don't know. It's hard after puberty, but they can go back into the inguinal canal naturally when it's very cold. Yeah, maybe it's that. The inguinal canal. Y'all know about the inguinal canal? What do y'all know about the inguinal canal? Yeah, I heard when it's cold, y'all just like shrivel up. Nasty. Little wrinkly. Nasty topic. I think balls are funny. I love my inguinal canal. I just think balls are funny. Are you sometimes if you finally come clean about laying eggs? I don't lay eggs. I'm leaving. Ugh. This guy doesn't want to talk about balls. I quit. Why? Because of a little testicular torsion. Balls equal funny? Yeah, balls are funny. Balls are funny. They're just such a funny part of the body. I think they're funny. I want to know what it feels like to just like, never mind. Like squishy, but don't, because I know that'll kill you. But like, yeah, I just think they're funny. Balls being external hardware is such a weird evolution. Yeah, I agree. I heard you can get like BSTL, which also sounds very uncomfortable. What a horrible, like, I don't know. Silly. You trying to kill us? No. Balls are external hardware due to body temperature. Because you gotta keep the little swimmers at a certain temperature, right? Is that why? Something like that. You're not safe near Beni. I'm not gonna do anything. What? You afraid a little Ball tap. That's something you guys do, right? A little ball tap. As someone in cosplay once, I just use a pair of tuck underwear to keep them in. Oh, tuck underwear. Interesting. Imagine having clump nerves floppily hanging off your body at all times. Sounds bad. That's not cool at all. Well, a little ball tap's not good. You can't have a little ball tap, a little cup check. Cup check. Yeah, no, I remember like the coach just like on the cup, right? Cup check. Do you think firefighters wear cups? Probably, right? Guys, shadow who searches the snipping. They don't do too well at the normal body temp. Oh, hand check. Hey, this is a YouTube stream. I shouldn't have to do a hand check. Coach? Yeah, like for football and stuff, you know, you just like cup check, you know? No? God, I hate when people do the cup check. Oh, see, this guy knows. Shadow go get snipped. My coach did that, then he disappeared. Oh. Oh. I guess that's not a very appropriate thing to do, huh? I've heard about the cup check though. I remember open chest, but ball tap sounds like we fighting. Open chest. We used to hit people's sacks for fun back in high school. For fun? You hitting people's sacks for fun? That's crazy. Sounds like a case filed. Yeah, dun dun. Yeah. High school staff. You know, my high school, after I had already graduated, like my first high school, I went and came back home one time for the summer, and my friend's like, oh, did you see that our high school was on the news? And I was like, what? And they're like, yeah, one of the teachers got arrested. And I was like, what the fuck? And they're like, yeah, he apparently had cameras in the girls' bathroom, and they caught him watching it off his computer in the office. And I was like, what the fuck are you saying? Are you crazy? That's insane. So yeah, that guy got arrested. I never had that teacher, and I also didn't really use that bathroom because it was on like the opposite side of where most of my classes were. But because I was only at that high school for a year, but I was like, what the fuck? Most of my high school staff was incompetent. What? I was watching it now. See, I think he was the theater teacher, and the theater classroom had like the main classroom, but then he had an office behind a door in the back of the theater classroom, and that's where he was watching it. He got caught. My school was in the news. It wasn't a good story. It actually resulted in oh no, what the fuck is wrong with people? Yeah, he was not. Yeah, it was very shocking to say the least. I think one of the other times my middle school, it's always theater teacher. My middle school theater teacher was dismissed because he was smoking weed during class, during school hours. So he was dismissed. Teachers try not to be freak child level impossible. Yeah. My school apparently had kids smoking weed in the restroom a ton. Yeah. Excuse me, a theater teacher? It was a theater teacher, yeah. He was chilling, yeah. I don't know, I can't really fault people for weed, but you definitely shouldn't, with kids around during school hours. Just do it at home, but like, yeah, he was doing it during school hours, unfortunately. Yeah, but there were a lot of kids in my high school, my second high school, that were like doing drugs. They were definitely smoking a lot of weed in high school. So we're gonna go in trouble. Ooh, that's bad. Get out of there. Get out of there. Get out of there. I mean, teaching a very easy way for adults to get unfortunate, but yeah, unfortunate. But at least when I became an adult, all the teachers I knew were very good people that liked to teach. Welcome in. Come on now. A lot of teachers are chill. I can't help it if I have some. Yeah, for sure. Definitely was a lot more common when I was a kid, I think, because when I became an adult, I have very much been involved with like people who are becoming teachers. And our teachers, because I did a lot of volunteer work, because I was on the track to be like, I was an English major, so I was doing a lot of volunteer work at schools to maybe become an English teacher. All the ones that I met very much enjoyed teaching and wanted to help the youth and were not creeps. My school was on the news a few years ago. Some people tried dueling with swords, knives. Well, his teacher was right because he kept watching March Madness basketball instead of like actually teaching. Oh my goodness. She got a call girl if you want. Fuck. I must have a really cool history and math teachers. I feel like they were always the coolest. My favorite teacher growing up was my English teacher. My high school English teacher was just the fucking coolest. He was awesome. He's the one that showed us, let us watch Monty Python and the Holy Grail. And then I got really into writing fiction when I was in his class. Like that's when I first started writing fan fiction and stuff. And he was always like very like encouraging with writing fiction, and he lent me like his own like copy of a bunch of Monty Python, like of the TV show, and we like the students, we would like share that around, and he was really cool. Yeah, one of my teachers just played testing instead of teaching. Oh, not swords, guns. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. One of my teachers was like, one of my history teachers, was she history? I don't remember. I think history. She was really young, and I swear to God, she would come into class like drunk sometimes, dude. She was not. Looking back on it, she was definitely drunk at sometimes. I was part of my high school win 70, and we went to Indiana for national. Ooh, you went to nationals. A good teacher really draws you into that academic field. Yeah, he definitely did that for me. The only class that I loved in high school was psychology. I had so much fun doing projects for her. I've never had a psychology class in high school. Whoa, psychology. Band in high school is difficult but fun. Yeah, band in high school is when I learned a lot of things. I was in band in freshman year, and I was initiated into the percussion section because I was a drummer. And I've said this before, but those guys there really shaped my life. Because I was the freshman, I was the only girl in the percussion section, and it was only upperclassmen boys. And I was like off of like middle school, I was still pretty like sheltered and innocent minded. And then once I became, they're like, oh my God, like they were like really happy to see me, and they were like, oh, you're gonna be the lead of the drum section when we all graduate, right? Like, and then they like really loved me as like the little like the only girl there. I was like they're like mascot or something. And then but then, you know, that's where I learned all the dirty high school jokes. You know, that's where I started cursing a lot and learned about like punk rock, and they were all in bands, and I learned about, you know, BSTL and like, you know, like dirty jokes and stuff like that. I love those guys. They were great. I generally viewed my history teacher kind of like a father. Same with my woodshop teacher. Marching band is who. I never made it to marching band because you could only do that when you were not a freshman, and I left that high school after freshman year. Was it the school you moved out from? Yeah. So I went to a freshman school in freshman year, and then in sophomore year I transferred to my second high school. Getting tired. Good night. Good night. She was the cool kid. I was very much not the cool kid, but they like to have me around, and I like to be around. Percussion section is where Benny grew up. Yeah, it's true. It's true. And that's just where you learn all the bad things, because they're like, it's a lot of sticks and a lot of banging and a lot of innuendos, and they were all just very, very funny. They were very fun, and they liked teaching me bad things. And I missed them a lot when I transferred high schools, but I had to transfer high schools. I could not be in that. No, I did not want to be around my sister. But yeah, high school was an interesting time. Learned many things. Discovered many things. Sheesh. I mean, percussion sections does have a lot of free time. Yeah. It's true. I feel like, because for us, band was before school even started. So it was an hour before school started was the band period. And like, I swear to God, I think I always did my homework during band. Yeah. I just remember that the middle school in my town just got dissolved. I don't know why they're shoving 8th grade into high school. 8th grade into high school? Oh. Ours was at the end of the day. Ugh. I think I would rather do it before the day. I think my brother and I are 9 years apart, so we had no problems like that. My sister and I are only like 2 years apart, but it was enough that I didn't want to be there. I did not want to be there while she was there for like 1 year. They're like, you can't hold on for like 1 more year. I'm like, no, sorry, I can't. Nope. Some schools here have turned from K to 5 to K to 8. Ugh. There's always that one super senior. I've never met a super senior. Not at my school. There are a lot of cool seniors though. I remember in journalism, we had, I agree with the idea that ninth graders should be lumped into middle school. Yeah. I remember in journalism, when I was in like sophomore year, we had this really cool senior in journalism, and she was like well known. She was like the lesbian in our high school. Like, she was the stereotypical lesbian, like very much a butch lesbian. And I remember for Halloween one year, she came in because she was always very butch, like very like short hair, always pants, always like big shirt, very boyish looking. And then for Halloween one year, she wore like the sexiest dress and had a full face of makeup and did her hair and her nails and had heels. You know, high school appropriate, but like she looked so hot. And she was like, I'm straight for Halloween. I'm like, damn. Just like, holy shit, you had all that going on. Oh my goodness. That was crazy. I was like, damn, you could be like that. Jesus. Power move? Yeah, she actually brought an inflatable man as her boyfriend. She brought an inflatable man. It was so funny. It was so funny. She was hiding what she could have been. No, she was very comfortable with who she was, which is why she could do something like that. But it was so funny. She won. Yeah, she did. It was, no, the people in my high school went crazy for Halloween. I remember there was one group of guy friends that were always like the best group Halloween costume. Because I think one year they did the main group of kids from Recess, that cartoon. And one of their guys was also the old lady in that cartoon. And it was so good. It was so good. And then one year they did the main group of Anchorman from Anchorman, you know, the Will Ferrell movie. And one of their guys was also the one girl Anchorwoman in that movie. And it was so good. They always impressed they like blew all our socks off. Like every year they were so good. Yeah, my school are intense for Halloween. They were people that like really devote their time to their costumes are just very impressive. Yeah, it was always like really fun to see what people were brought out for Halloween. I feel like I never really did much for Halloween. I would help out at my friends. My friend always, like, her family always made their house into a haunted house for the neighborhood. And I would always help out in the haunted house. Gateway to cosplay. They weren't like anime nerds at all. They were like the most like typical jock, like white boys that weren't into anime, liked sports, that you could ever find, but they just went ham on the costumes for Halloween. Yeah. But yeah, I think during Halloween I always helped out in my friend's haunted house because it was fun and it wasn't scary because they like made it very friendly for little kids. And one year was really fun because her dad measured my height and stuff because he made me a coffin so that I could dress up as a vampire and pop out of it. And I was like, wow, getting measured for my coffin. Love this because I'm still in my emo punk rock phase. I went to school as video game characters, but I basically had to say I was like something normal. Probably were into afterward though. I don't know. They weren't people I were particularly friends with, so I guess I don't know what they did at the end. But yeah, I had a coffin measured for me, and I got to pop out of it. And the one year, I got to be a werewolf, which I also popped out of the same coffin. We just reused that coffin for a couple of years because it was already made for me. This is my coffin. It was made for me. Yeah, it was always really cute. They went really they went all out with their house to make it a haunted house for the neighborhood. It was quite a well-off neighborhood, so it was really fun to like see trick-or-treating there because everybody was always outside and like everyone having a good time. I miss those Halloweens. I don't know, it's not the same anymore. Everyone's too afraid to go outside because it'd be dangerous out there. I remember dressing up as one of the employees at my college. Very funny bit. Oh. Can't really remember any particular. One year, oh my goodness, you guys. One year, Because, you know, I was in my Harry Potter phase. I had all my Slytherin gear. I had a little cloak. I had my Slytherin tie. I was not any character. I was just a Hogwarts student that was clearly in Slytherin. I even had like, I just had like my big Harry Potter glasses on. I wasn't Harry Potter, but I just, you know, I wanted to wear them. Every fucking house I went to, and I have short hair, you guys. I had short hair at this time because I always had short hair. Every fucking house I went to was like, oh, are you Cho Chang? And I was like, I'll kill you. I was like, bitch, do I look like Cho Chang? It's like, so I grew up in a very non-Asian neighborhood, just saying. I was just like, no, she's a Ravenclaw and I have very short hair and I'm clearly wearing Slytherin clothes. She doesn't even wear glasses. Like, I'm just a Hogwarts kid, dude. Like, I'm just a Hogwarts kid. But every single fucking house was like, oh my God, are you Cho Chang? And I'm like, I was just like, kill yourself. Oh my God, those were the days. They're thinking like J.K. Rowling, yeah, a bit. They rolling you? They really did. They did. But you know, it be like that back then. First of all, Ravenclaw, dude, I swear to God, whenever like the topic of like what Hogwarts house were you in, every single time like whoever I was hanging out with be like, I bet you're a Ravenclaw. And I was like, I bet not. I bet not actually, because every single test I've ever taken says Slytherin. So let's say no, I'm not. Thank you. I always like whenever I took those tests, it was like first was always Slytherin and then second was Ravenclaw and then very little Gryffindor and Hufflepuff. Ravenclaw is awesome. Yeah, it's awesome, but it wasn't me. But I'm gonna put the killers on now. Yeah. Bye. But like it was just so like every single Asian person would always be like, oh, you must be a Ravenclaw. And it's like, no, I am dumb. I was like, I'm dumb too. God. Girl, Ravenclaw. Shut up. Just because fucking Cho Chang's in Ravenclaw. Kill yourself. So funny. Well, then one year, one of my friends was actually Cho Chang, but was not me. Protagonist, antagonist, exposition dumpers, and neurodivergent. I'm pretty sure it's just jock, prep, evil, stoner. It's jock, smart, evil, and stoner. What do you think of the Infinity Nikki Stardew? I don't know what the controversy is because I don't play Infinity Nikki and I have never heard of a controversy. I landed in Hufflepuff when I tried the quiz. Usually Hufflepuff just means you're an optimist and you're nice. And it's not a bad thing. It just means you're an optimist and you're nice. Like most of my besties growing up were Hufflepuffs. There's a strange connection between Slytherins and Hufflepuffs back when I was a kid, where like so many people, there were so many like bestie duos that were Hufflepuff and Slytherin. They just work with each other because I think one tends to be more negative, and so they need someone to balance them out that's more positive. And my friends were always more optimistic and positive than I was because I'm very pessimistic and negative. So like we balanced each other out. Yeah. A lot of my besties growing up were Hufflepuff coded. I'm an optimist, nice, and also neurodivergent. I'm a pessimist and I'm mean. The adopted introvert? Me? I think I was a lot more extroverted as a child. Were we all on that Pottermore craze? I remember when Pottermore came out and then I took the test and Hufflepuffs aren't. No, they're not. No, that's a very big generalization. They're not. They're just nice. Also, there's just nothing wrong with that. As a child, I was a timid wreck. We all change a lot as we grow. We are green, very mean. Yeah, I am mean. When Pottermore was released, I remember being on that and then like people were like, oh, but the Pottermore quiz is the official one, so that's the true like sorting. And although I did get Slytherin, I didn't trust the Pottermore quiz because at the end of the day, the system had to do its best to even out the numbers between the houses. because when people were on Pottermore and doing the games and stuff like that, like if one house has that many more people in it, then it's not going to be fair and equal. So at the end of the day, they do have to like make it even. So I didn't really trust the Pottermore quiz. Yeah. I've been very shy pretty much my entire life. It's pretty much the only time I talk a lot. You just grow and develop as a person. It's not a controversy. People are upset the creator of Stardew collabed with that game because the microtransaction Nikki when the creator said he wanted to do something people would like. I didn't even know Infinity Nikki was known for microtransactions. Like a lot of my friends really enjoy Infinity Nikki. I've never even heard of people being mad about that. Huh. People are upset with that game. Dude, let the Stardew guy do what he wants. I'm Gryffindor. I'm absolutely not sure how. Also, like auto team balance. Yeah. It's gacha. No, Infinity Nikki. And yeah, it has like all those outfits and stuff. It's gacha, so you know anything's gonna have transactions like that. But I simply do not play games like that. But you know, as long as it doesn't affect Stardew, who cares? Who cares, man? Who cares? I remember there was this YouTube song people used to make Harry Potter music in the way that people make FNAF music, but they would call it wizard rock because that's what it was called in the universe of Harry Potter. So it was called rock, but WROCK, and there were literal rock bands that made music. And I remember I would like seek out and listen to that when I was little, and it was so cheesy corny. But people made like parodies of wizard rock as well, like just songs about Harry Potter that were just really corny, really cringe. But I distinctly remember this one, like there was a popular redheaded girl on YouTube that collabed with like this emo pop rock band, and they made a Harry Potter song. And she was a Gryffindor, but he was a Slytherin, and the whole song was about that, where like she was a Gryffindor because she's a redhead, and he was a Slytherin, and they're in love, and that's what the song was about. And I just remember it being really cringe, but I listened to it all the time. How did the chorus was like, fuck, the chorus was like, and baby, no, shit. What was the song? Because baby, I'm a Slytherin, and girl, you are a Gryffindor. God, what was her name? It was so funny. What was that Harry Potter puppet show? It was called Harry Potter Puppet Pals. Harry Potter Puppet Pals. Sounded like a Skater Boy parody. It was an original song. It was quite catchy, I think. I used to listen to it a lot. He was a Slytherin, she was a Hufflepuff. No, she was a Gryffindor. Let me see if I can find what it's called. Baby, I'm a Slytherin, and girl, you are a Gryffindor. I wonder if I can find it by the lyrics. I know that's part of the Wizard Love. Wizard Love by Mika Kitty. Dude, this shit is ancient. Oh my goodness. Oh no, I can't watch this. I'm gonna cringe. Oh. Wizard Love by Mika Kitty featuring Hey Hi Hello. Oh, my body is rescinding. Oh, full body cringe. Oh, you should watch it. I mean, I can't share the audio though. React stream. You want me to just react without sharing the audio? Dude, fuck. He is so... This is the kind of guy I would have been into back then. The cringe is palpable. Bury the cringe deep within. I'm gonna listen to it. Let me see if I remember the lyrics, because I listened to it so much. God, there's a full music video, and they're all dressed up. The first line is, who would have known that I could like a boy like you? Tall, dark, and Slytherin. What's a girl to do? I can't watch this. I can't You used your nimbus to sweep me off my feet. I want you by my side. It feels so incomplete. I can't. Slytherin and Gryffindor parted by the sorting hat. From rival houses. Oh. I never thought you'd be in my life. Two different worlds that... Cause baby, I'm a Slytherin and girl, you are a Gryffindor. You're gonna cover this, aren't you? No. I gotta wait for his verse. What does he say? What would it be like to hold hands with someone dark? It's fucking stupid. Fucking, I'm gonna stop watching this. This reminds me of, God, ancient YouTube shit. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Do you guys remember Leet Street Boys? Do you guys remember Leet Street Boys? Do you remember She's So Kawaii? Do you know she's so do you even know she's so kawaii? Oh my goodness. No, look up She's So Kawaii. I can, oh my goodness. Ancient weeb. Ancient weeb times. Emo like Sasuke. She's so kawaii, so I try so hard to make her squee. She's so kawaii, tonight she's the only one for me. She's so kawaii, in her eyes I see my destiny. They were like pop punk, but like weebcore. Why won't she wake up and notice me? So desune. This shit's so old. Fully animated. Oh, oh, these were the times. Jesus. Wait, this guy's uploading shit still? What? Leet Street Boys feet. Phoebe-chan Chibi? Phoebe, what the fuck are you doing on... Excuse me? What? Phoebe, what are you doing here? Can I pay you 100 to stop? No. 3 years ago? Wow. Phoebe's so cool. Phoebe's so cool. Yo, this guy's still making music. That's awesome. This is awesome. Now I have to go listen to this shit after stream. He's still making music. And he's making a video game, I guess. The last upload was 4 weeks ago. This guy's making shit. I'm gonna have to look at this. I'm gonna have to look at this later. Sonic can. Are we in too deep? Dude is a king. We are so cooked. Good for them. Good for them. I wonder if the whole band's still together. Cause like they all had like their own avatars they had for the animated music videos. I remember the drummer was just for some reason a dragon. The drummer was just a full-on dragon. Everybody else was a person. But yeah, Ancient Weeb Archives. If you guys never saw that, well, there you go. I remember the old like anime videos, not AMVs, but just like anime related videos. Like, do you remember Real Ninjas? I can't tell you what happens next, but I don't remember. But I just remember that was a video, and that was the first time I heard that Sandman song, because they're like showing Gaara while playing "Hey Mr. Sandman." Ba 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 bum 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 bum. And then there was like a Hamtaro part in there, I think. Maybe. I act like I'm just dragging as my character. That's cool. I watch Real Ninjas at a birthday party. Always remember. At a birthday party. That's pretty fun. There are other videos like that, but I feel like the only one I actually remember is Real Ninjas. I don't remember any of the other ones I watched. But that shit old. That shit old. Ancient times. Howdy, welcome in. It's like ancient times weeb shit. I remember those. Oh, back in the old days when we were watching YouTube at like 360 or 240p and making friends with suspicious people on Guy Online. I was very much just a caramel dancing kid. I remember caramel dancing. Caramel dancing. Yep. Old Smosh. I never watched Old Smosh. I skipped that phase of YouTube. I never watched the classic people, like I've never seen a Shane Dawson video, never watched Dan and Phil, never watched Smosh, any of those people. I only started watching Smosh like 2 years ago. The newer stuff. Good times when you're just hanging out with homies playing Dota. I never played Dota, but I watched my friends get consumed by Dota. I love watching anime on YouTube in 3 parts. Yeah. Never watching Dawson. Me either. Old Smosh is peak nostalgia cringe. I just skipped that whole phase. I don't know why. Not even right. No, I watched Ryan Higa. Bless your heart. Never watched Smosh. I never did. Not until like 2 years ago. And that's only because they started collabing with Star Kid, who I'm obsessed with. Because one of their Smosh people is a Star Kid, and then she became a regular on Smosh, and that's how I was introduced to Smosh, because one of my Star Kids is on there. You ever play League or WoW? Nope. Make me sick. Well, League wouldn't make me sick, but I simply was not interested in League. I missed that whole phase. Ryan Higa and Kev Jamba are classics. Yeah, I remember them. I watched, like, I think that was like my AZN phase, so I would watch Ryan and Kev and Wong Fu and like AJ Raphael and all their related people, because I was just in my AZN phase. I did watch Jenna Marbles though. Yeah. But yeah, I did skip like all the Dan and Phil Smosh. I skipped the White Boys, I think. But I remember like old Wong Fu, old Ryan Higa, David So, Wong Fu, my alumni, Classic Hill Fever. That's ancient times, dude. That's ancient. Yeah, Wong Fu is a throwback for me. Yeah, dude. I remember when they like blew up, and then everyone that was like kind of like, YouTube was just kind of becoming a thing. They're like, you gotta watch these guys. You gotta watch these guys on YouTube. And I think for me, the appeal was that like at that point in my life, I just never really saw Asian people on TV. So I kind of got really into a bunch of Asian people on YouTube, because I was like, wow, Asian people on TV. Oh, YouTube's not really TV, but like it was really just kind of a shocker to me to see Asian people in media. So yeah, I went crazy. There was one singer I really, really liked as well. And I watched a lot of people who did covers back then. What was that guy's name? He was this Asian guy. He did a lot of songs with this other guy named Max something. Was his name like Simon Sui? Sam Sui. I watched him because I really liked watching music covers. I watched him and then all the people he was kind of associated with. Like I still have some of their covers like burned on CDs somewhere. Welcome in, Timmy Delgado. Yeah, I remember him. But yeah, I just, yeah, that's when I got into YouTube, when that was kind of blowing up. Yeah. And then it wasn't until later that I started, like, I like didn't watch YouTube for a really long time, and then got back into it during college, and then then I got really into like watching really long video essays and shit. Sam Sui and Kurt Hugo. Yes, there's a Max in there, isn't there? Someone's name is Max, right? They had a friend named Max, something like that. I don't know. I just remember there being, and then there was also like a pop punk guy that I used to listen to that also collabed with them sometimes. All these people I do not remember at all. It was such a huge phase for me though. And then shortly after that was my abridged phase. I got really into abridged stuff. Bye. I was really into abridged stuff for some time. And by that, mostly just Yu-Gi-Oh! And Dragon Ball. If it wasn't like a Yu-Gi-Oh! If it wasn't Little Kuribo or TFS, I didn't watch it. But everything they did, yes. Max, I think it's Kurt's brother. Oh, okay. I remember there being a Max there. And he also seemed good. But yeah, I really liked Abridged as well. Got really into Abridged. Only like the early Abridged people though. I never got into like anything beyond Yu-Gi-Oh! And Dragon Ball. Because they were so good. Yu-Gi-Oh! And Dragon Ball were just so good. Did you guys watch the abridged Yu-Gi-Oh! Movie that they did together with the GX guy and the 5Ds guy? I remember when they dropped that abridged movie, that blew my fucking mind. I was like, this is the best thing I've ever seen. Which is like, there are a lot of good things in this world, but I was obsessed with the abridged Yu-Gi-Oh! Movie. Like, they did such a good job, and it was genuinely so funny, and there was singing and music in it, and I was like, this is amazing. This is amazing. Yeah, Dimensions. I was just like, this is genuinely so amazing. You say. That's how I really came to like Jaden. I liked Jaden a lot in that movie. I really liked him. And then I watched GX Version. I liked it there too, but I really liked Jaden in that movie. He was so cute. That movie was so good. I have very fond memories of that movie dropping and just being like, my mind was blown. My mind was blown, dude. Yeah, dude, they really did so much work on those abridged things, only for like companies later to be like, you can't make money from this, so you can't make this anymore. So sad. Abridged is such a fun thing. Jaden was a beast, loved his reps. Yeah, he was so good at it too. He was so good at it. He was like, I listened to that voice actors guy, like his music, like separately beyond that, because I was just obsessed with Jaden and all of that. It was, I was really into, at a really intense phase. I was really into that voice actor I can't remember what he was called. What was he called? But I was really into GX and his voice and Jaden. And, yeah. You would think I would be into Yusei, but I don't know. Something about that Jaden in that movie was just so cute and charming. Really like Jaden. Wonder what they're doing now. They're not still making it, right? Because they can't anymore. Because companies are like, you can't make abridged stuff because, I don't know, money, copyright. You get, like, it's not right. Are they still making that? I don't think so. What is little Kuribo up to now? I hope he's doing well. He seemed like a cool guy. Have you played the Yu-Gi-Oh! Card game before? I tried to get into it in like high school, but I'm not smart. No. I got bored. I don't like learning things. I think I might be able to just unable to profit. Yeah, but like making that kind of stuff, like you have to make some kind of profit, otherwise, don't have time. Shady Vox. Ah, yeah, his name was Shady Vox. The one that did the Jaden Yuki voice. Yeah, I used to like listen to his music. Outside of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Stuff, he was just really good at doing like Blink-182 covers. Like he was genuinely like really talented. He has a band that's they did Blink-182 covers. I burned them onto CDs. And he did that. He did that My Little Pony song. Don't mind at night. Blah 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 da 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 da. He did that one. I remember. Shady Vox. Man, crazy times. Wait, he did that? He did. He was the voice of the little pony singing the song. It was like someone's OC pony that was like had a crush on Sweetie Belle. It was cute. Don't mind at night. It was such a cute video. They made a whole animated video. Dude, the My Little Pony fan animation community was huge. Was so talented and skilled. It was awesome. Man, these are all throwbacks, man. I haven't seen this shit in ages. I don't even remember. Man, good stuff. I used to watch a lot of stuff on YouTube. I still do. That's like my main source of entertainment, I feel like. Because now I watch a lot of Smosh. Captain Circles was the best from Minecraft songs. I don't know their names, but I just remember that one. And they're just being really good fan animations for MLP in general. Like, just look like straight out of the show, dude. So good. But like My Little Pony in general had banging music. Official banging music and official like fan music was really good for My Little Pony. The pony's name was called Button Mash. Yeah, Button Mash. And he had a hot mom, I think. I think he had like a hot like single mom or something. I think that was part of not by my standards of, I don't think she's hot, but I think her characteristic was she was supposed to be like a hot mom. I think she was supposed to be like a hot mom. I was so into that damn Discord song back then. I think I do remember the Discord song. I'm not a fan of Discord, so I don't think I listened to it a lot, but I do remember there being a Discord song. The most important details. What? I'm not saying I thought she was hot, but I think she was supposed to be. I think she was supposed to be like a MILF horse. I think literally her cutie mark was like a baby bottle. The one by Living Tombstone is pretty good. Discord song by Living Tombstone. I think anything Living Tombstone is probably good. Howling at the Moon Discord? I didn't listen to Discord songs really. Living Tombstone, yeah, Living Tombstone is fucking good. They make good stuff. Good stuff there. They did the lyrics for. They did a lot of the lyrics for the Has Been Hotel series. Yeah. Was it Has Been Hotel? I think so. Yeah, Has Been Hotel. The Living Tombstone are a classic. Yeah. Big year for Living Tombstone. We still haven't gotten our water. Where's the waiter? I think the waiter has been changed. I think we've changed waiters a couple times by now, and they've all forgotten our order. But to be fair, I haven't eaten anything. It's all cold now. The restaurant's gonna close soon. We need hydration. But yeah, that's why the lyrics for the Has Been Hotel cartoon were so good. All the music in the Has Been Hotel cartoon were just fucking sung by actual Broadway singers, and just so much talent. So good. Man, time flies. Man, time sure does fly when you're having fun. Are you having fun? Is that why time is... It's so hot. I'm so sweaty. Time flies when you're having fun. Yeah, time flies when you're having fun. It's so hot where I am. I would like it to not be hot. I would like it to be winter. Please. Please, 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 please. I would like it to be winter. It's getting cooler soon. One can only hope. I live in the asshole of Satan. So it was really awkward knowing that the singer behind Dying of Fire was also part of the Brony community. Finally, sub triple digits. Fall and winter are the best seasons. Agreed. Fall and winter are the best seasons. I would love to be cold all the time. Why don't we just move all the fun stuff to somewhere that's cold all the time? Unfortunately, all the fun stuff tends to be in hot places. Ugh. But yeah. Love going apple picking? Well, then come on down to Sweet Apple Acres if you want to go apple picking. Real and true. On one hand, I want winter to come so I have an excuse to wear jackets indoors. But on the other hand, seasonal depression. I don't have seasonal depression because being cold makes me happy and I like the holidays. I feel more sad when it's hot and I'm sweaty and I feel disgusting and gross. So I guess my seasonal depression is just flopped to a different season. Good night. Usually indoors, but there's fun. Yes, move Anime Expo to Antarctica. Yeah. I agree. The only problem is dry skin. That's so true. Cold makes me feel cold is comfy. Dry skin, put on some lotion. I have the cold easier. Easier to fall asleep. Easier. Everything's better in the cold. Everything's better in the cold. Because if you're cold, you just put on more layers. If you're hot, can't do much besides being naked. Can't take off your skin. Actually, I get depression in both weathers. I don't think that's seasonal then. I think that's just depression. Unfortunately. That's something only therapy can cure. Maybe with some time. The one and only problem is shoveling. Snow? Well, I've not had to deal with snow. But we can have cold without snow. I can thug out the heat. I just can't handle the cold though. Ugh, I don't want to thug out the heat. I can handle the cold. Thankfully, my neighbors own a plow. Ooh, I don't have seasonal depression. I just have depression all the time. Yeah. That's just a year-round. That's a year-round thing. Let us remain. I owe the soup or cookies for the help. I want super cookies. I always want cookies, but I can't have them. I have chips though. I got chips. Cold is preferred. I'm from Georgia, but I was stationed in Colorado and later moved to Iowa. Whoa, Iowa? I don't even know where Iowa is. I don't know where Georgia is. I don't know where any state is beyond California, Texas, Washington, Arizona, New York. Actually, I couldn't confidently tell you which one was New York. Florida. I know Florida. I know Louisiana. And I know Indiana. And that's the list of states that I know where they are. Snow is nice for everything except the roads. God, I wish snow didn't have to get on roads. Cookies are empty calories, so I don't eat them. I love cooking for others. It may not sound like I do when I am, but I do a lot. Oh yeah, I know Alaska. I know Hawaii. GeoGuessr would not be good. I am not good at geography. I couldn't even tell you where any countries are. Only one you know is one you live in. I agree. I agree. Ooh, good crunch. But I could name all the states. I could name every state. When's the last time Benny looked at a map? Never. Besides my local city to find things to eat. The drivers in Tahoe is fine, but snow makes driving so fucking terrifying. Oh, I feel that. 10 out of 10 crunch. I agree. Here's another one. Whoa. I could name every state though in alphabetical order because I know the song. Alabama, Alaska, Arizona, Arkansas, Alabama, Alaska, Arizona, Arkansas, California, Colorado, Connecticut, Delaware, Florida, Georgia, Hawaii, Idaho, Illinois, Indiana, Iowa, Kansas, Kentucky, Louisiana, Maine, Maryland, Massachusetts, Michigan, Minnesota, Mississippi, Missouri, Montana, Nebraska, Nevada, New Hampshire, New Jersey, New Mexico, New York, North Carolina, North Dakota, Ohio, Oklahoma, Oregon, Pennsylvania, Rhode Island, South Carolina, South Dakota, Tennessee, Texas, Utah, Vermont, Virginia, Washington, West Virginia, Wisconsin, Wyoming. And that's all of them. Very part of Max is telling people about Plymouth Rock and how bad it is. Huh? You skipped the B states? No, I didn't. There's no B states. There's no B states. You're talking about California. And hang out the US geography quiz. I'll fail it. I'd fail it really fast. It's a rock in a cage with a date carved on it. What? Huh? Huh? Oh, Plymouth Rock? Interesting. I don't know shit about geography. I'm really bad at geography. I simply do not retain information about geography. The only reason I know where Japan is because it's an island. And then I find Korea from Japan. Pennsylvania. Petition to rename Pennsylvania into Pennsylvania. Wanna go live on Ben Island? Ben Island? Ben Island? Ben Island? Ben Island? Venus Land? Fish in Korea for 2 years, good times? I've never lived in Korea. I've only ever visited for like a week and a half-ish. I usually only spend like a week and a half there, but I've only been there like 5 times? 6? 5? Not a lot. I don't have any family there, so it's just me. I go to stock K-pop bands. Maryland. Maryland. Boat Island. California. Texas. Arizona. Washington. I love chip. Would you guys watch a mukbang stream? I could do a hand cam with my gloves on and eat into the mic. Some people aren't into mouth sounds though. Yeah? Really? I know a lot of people are not into mouth sounds though. Would consider it. Really? Depends on the food. What if I ate something real squishy? What if I ate just like seafood? Fuck it, why not? Food tests are nice. Favorite things to eat in Korea? You gotta go to the seafood market and eat all the wild seafood. Or just hit up the street food. I like getting like toast, egg toast, and I also like intestine. I eat everything in Korea. I'm trying different food snacks. Okay, why not? You know what I want to do as a mukbang? I want to shuck oysters. I want to get a bunch of oysters and shuck them on stream and then eat them. My mouth sounds gross. Crunch are fine though. I'm having crunch but not lip smack. Lamb chowder sounds good right now. You could stream watch paint dry and I'd show up, so. Entrails. Cynthia Sanguine Fugami. Oh, hold on. Guys, it's Cynthia Sanguine. Oh, Cynthia Sanguine. The Shucker. They call me the Shucker. Hi. How are you? I have to go back and watch the rest of your tag list VOD. I gotta see what you got in the S tier. Guys, every morning I wake up and I have to get to work because I work at home. And I turn on my YouTube and Cynthia's there. She doesn't know, but I watch her a lot. But do you swallow what? My food? I eat my food. But genuinely, such a funny, charismatic girl. Please go watch and follow Cynthia Sanguine. Sanguine? Sanguine? Sanguini. She has such a cute voice. You should watch. Such a cute voice. She's doing a tag tier list. You know, the sus tags that we did like on our play. She's doing that on YouTube though. Braver than the US Marines. So definitely go over there and give her a watch. If you don't already follow her, go follow her. What a joy to watch every morning. And then when she doesn't stream, I'm like, where's my TV? Where's my Cynthia Sanguine stream? So funny. It's just the perfect time to stream because like that's like when I start work, but I'm also like I don't really want to fully dive into work, so it's just like the perfect thing to have on while I'm starting up work. It's awesome. And you know what she had in S tier when I popped in? You know what she had in S tier? That y'all know that I have in S tier? My sister in arms. She had lactation. I wish I just went no mention, but you stream almost like I know. I need a break. Like good old milk. Yep, good old milk, good old lactation. She had that up there in the S tier, and I'm like, Lactation army grows stronger. If you're not on the lactation train, you're gonna. You're gonna be on it. You're gonna be on it. It belongs there. Milk is tasty. I just don't want to. Hey, lactation is natural. Rally the troops. Milk for strong bones. Yeah. The usual. You know, we're always talking about breast milk. The corruption tag is real. Loaded into a Benny stream. Locked and loaded. I'm in. So Lack mention was coming. Hey, it's just because Cynthia was here. And I was just, you know, I went into a Cynthia stream earlier today. And she had lactation in the S tier of the tag like tier list, okay? That's why I brought it up. I didn't just bring it up out of nowhere. There was reasoning behind it. Okay? Okay. I sound like the South Park teacher. Okay. We're talking about lactation because it was brought up in the other stream, okay? Okay. I didn't just bring it up on my own, okay? Okay. What's his name? What's that teacher's name? That's a gay teacher, right? He's gay? Lactation's on him, okay? Mr. Mackey. Very loose reasoning, but reasoning nonetheless, okay? Mr. Mackey. I've been getting a lot of South Park TikToks recently, and I haven't watched South Park in a hot minute, but it's mostly, because TikTok knows me, it's mostly Creek content, which is, if you don't know, Craig and Tweak, because that's what I liked Creek when I was really into South Park. I've just been getting a lot of Creek content. I don't know why. But apparently there's just been a lot of Creek content since I stopped watching, because it became canon. And I believe it's still canon, right? And then I guess there was another video game recently where they're together in the video game, but then you help them because they like break up, but you help them get back together or something. I don't know. But I'm like, I should play that game if there's Creek in it. I like Craig and Tweak. They're very cute. It's because I had a crush on Craig. When I was a child. I also really like Style. Stan and Kyle. I like Stan and I like Craig. That was good. It's canon because Japanese said so in the universe. That was when they had all the yaoi. It was awesome. That was such a great episode. I tuned back in just to watch that episode. I'm eating all these chips. They're Korean chips. Oh, tube. The Korean chip is called Oh, tube. Oh, exclamation point and tube. I love the community went so hard into it that they made it official. Yeah. Beautiful fans. Beautiful fandom coming together. Wasn't there a newer South Park game as of recently? I guess so, because I had never seen a game that had Creek in it that you help them do stuff, and this one I've been getting recently seems to be new. Yeah, you know what I like about the whole Creek situation is that it was really popular, and then the creators found out, and they incorporated it into the show without being mean to the fans who like it. Because I think it's so easy for a show to be like, huh, the fans like this? That's so stupid. Let's make fun of them for it. But the way South Park did it, you know, they make fun of everything. But the way that they were making fun of it was like not mean-spirited to the people who enjoy it. You know what I mean? Well, that's why I liked it. Yeah. They offer something? Maybe. I don't know the name of it. I've just been getting a lot of clips from it. I think there must have been an episode recently that had a lot of Creek in it. Or like Craig is like trying to calm Tweak down. Letting people listen to fans within reasonable limits. Yeah. I mean, within, like, that's the big thing. Within reasonable limits. Because there are times when it just ruins a show where they listen to fans way too much. Like, you gotta understand what people like and like how that can be incorporated for what your initial vision already was. Do not change your vision because of what the fans say. Then that's ruining shit. Things can be valid and funny. Yeah, without being mean-spirited. I agree. South Park has always been very reaction-based. That is why they can make an episode in 3 days. And the animation style is simple. Because of the way it's rigged. But yeah, it is definitely it's one of a kind. South Park is one of a kind. Truly. Nothing is like South Park. And I feel like they've pretty successfully changed as the times have gone on. You know, they've developed, they've evolved in like a positive way. South Park's just kind of cool. I don't know. It is. Even I get offended by it sometimes, but like at the end of the day, makes me laugh. Makes me laugh. Those boys are funny. Those guys are funny. I have fond memories of South Park. It's got my Yowie. It's always been Stan and Kyle, Craig and Tweak. It's just like a lot of them. And then it was always like, dude, Cartman's so in love with Kyle. Like, he's so very clearly the closeted gay boy that is mean, like is homophobic because he is gay. It's definitely cool. It keeps people talking about. The thing is, like, you have to do offensive in a way that's like, I don't know, they do offensive in a way that's like smart, because there are some shows that are just offensive and I'm like, ew. But South Park doesn't feel that way to me, you know tastefully offensive. Enemies to lovers. No, but Kyle would never love him. Kyle would never love Cartman. Cartman is an asshole. It's tactful about it. Cartman has to find like a different boy to fall in love with. Like, you can see where it's coming from. I agree. But yeah, Stan and Kyle all the way. And Craig and Tweak. All of them. I do think Wendy's really cute. So I do like Stan and Wendy. But like, you know, baby's first Yowie, Stan and Kyle, you know, I can't give up on Stan and Kyle. But I do think Wendy is really cute. So South Park Yowie's on the tips of our tongues. They did give it to us. We got Creek. We got Canonical Creek. What's one that's just to be offensive? Family Guys? Some of Family Guy, I would think. I think they're better about it now. I literally can't think of something right now, but there are shows that I don't watch because it's just annoying. Kind of like Big Bang Theory. Where like they're like, these are nerds, and it's just like the most offensive portrayal of nerds ever. Just a bunch of assholes. One that's like an adult humor cartoon. Just trying to be edgy. Yeah. What do you mean, man? The people. Big Bang Theory's about me. But yeah, there's some things about like Family Guy that were never really funny to me. Like all the violence against Meg. Ugh, never really sat well with me. And some other things in there that just were not my cup of tea. But I think it's gotten better in recent years. I think my where it's Big Bang Theory, but the laugh track is cut out, and it's just horrible. It's just horrible. Yeah. I mean, Big Bang Theory is evil. You know what's funny though is that I have a couple of friends who watch Young Sheldon, and they're like, "This is actually pretty good." I'm like, "What do you mean? What do you mean Young Sheldon's good?" And they're like, "Well, it's like, it's kind of got heart, and it's not like offensive, and it's just kind of nice." And I'm like, "You're crazy." Only time I've seen Big Bang Theory is when there was nothing else to watch when I was younger. It's not great. It's not great. I have to put these chips away. Other seasons of Family Guy were well written and had good jokes. Some along the way it devolved and be formulaic. Yeah. It's completely unremarkable if nothing else. My parents watched The Sheldons. The Sheldons? Is that Young Sheldon? Water. But yeah, I remember watching a lot of Family Guy when I was younger, and then I stopped. But I do not have the same fondness in my heart as I do for South Park. Young Sheldon, old Sheldon, like I said, I've been waiting for baby Sheldon. How? Nothing's gonna happen in baby Sheldon. The other day I was watching Chinese soap operas with my grandmother. I bet those go hard though. My parents used to watch K-dramas. Like they'd rent. It used to be if you go to a Korean market, they would have VHS tapes of K-dramas that they taped themselves from Korean TV, and you could rent them like a Blockbuster. So my parents would do that for K-dramas. And that's why that guy that everybody likes right now, that's really hot right now, Lee Byung-hun, he is the voice of Guima from K-pop Demon Hunters, and he's the front man in Squid Game. That's Lee Byung-hun. And it's just so funny because I've been watching Lee Byung-hun since I was like 3 years old, because my parents watched K-dramas that he was in when he was younger, and I'm like, this man has been a hot older man to me my whole life, and for him to still be relevant like now, I'm just like, damn, you're never not irrelevant. You're never not relevant, dude. You're so hot. Because like he was in dramas that my parents were watching way back in the day, and he was already like an older man at that time. I guess I always thought he was like my dad's age, and like I'm just like, damn. And then he just kept getting older and kept getting more fine. And then he's like, everybody knew him because of like Squid Game and stuff. And I was like, that's so weird. I've been seeing you since I was like a baby. I want old Sheldon, dead in the ground. The elder Sheldon. Yes, Preach, he's your idol. Dude, he is really fine in this. He was in this movie called, this Korean movie called The Good, the Bad, and the Weird. And he was the bad. And he was, it's a Korean Western. So he's a hot, evil cowboy. Black leather, emo hair, bad guy. Oh my fucking God. That was life-changing. And what's crazier is that the good cowboy in that movie is even hotter. And the weird cowboy in that movie is the dad from Parasite. Oh, there's a lot of big names in that movie. The Good, the Bad, and the Weird. I need to put that in my watch list. It's really good. I mean, do I remember what happened to it? No, but fucking hot Korean cowboys. So, The Good, the Bad, and the Weird. Yeah, The Good, the Bad, and the Weird is the name. It's just a Korean Western movie called The Good, the Bad, and the Weird. There's a train heist. There's a lot of gunfights. I think someone's finger gets chopped off. Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's the dad from Parasite who is the weird in that. But yeah, Lee Byung-hun is really hot in that. He's in a lot of movies I've seen. He's always been famous before Squid Game and stuff. He did a movie with Diddy? What? Lee Byung-hun? I don't know about that. I don't really keep up with the shit he does in America. Wait, what just happened? Did someone just sub? What just went off? Was that I didn't have my headphone in. That wasn't a dono, was it? I didn't really keep up with the stuff he did in America. What? There's no way. There's no way. Ham? With no message, Ham? Ham? No message? Well, thank you, Ham. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Random out of the blue, but thank you. Oh my goodness. Just want to say hi. Also, I'm new around here. It's fresh to meet you and everyone. I'm also a new fan of Miri. Awesome, welcome in. What the heck? We can pay to get out of here now? Alright, guys. Dinner's on me. Dinner's on me. I'll get the waters. I'll pay for the waters. I'll keep my headphone in. But yeah, oh, thank you, Ham. Whoever you are, wherever you are. I pray good things are happening to you. That's very kind of you. Thank you. But yeah, when Lee Byung-hun started doing American stuff, I just kind of like, I have this thing where I don't like when Korean actors kind of do things below their pay grade and notoriety because they want to break into the American Hollywood. Cause I just think like, why be a background actor in America when you can be the main star in Korea? That was a quote from Daniel Henney, who I really respected for that, because it's true, you know? Why kind of bend to the Americans in Hollywood who only put you in degrading roles when you're a superstar back at home, you know? I kind of just rubs me the wrong way, gives me the ick. That's how I feel about K-pop acts who come to America as well. But you know, he persevered and he got starring roles in Hollywood as well, so good for him. Good for him. I feel like you'd be a great actor. I would love to be an actor. I would love to do those things. I don't think I could though. I forget his name, but I think you're thinking about Ma Dong-seok. He was the big guy in Train to Busan. He actually speaks fluent English because he was a fighter in the States and he lived here for quite some time. I appreciate the welcome. Also, you're very beautiful. Thank you. Yeah, Ma Dong-seok. He's very funny. He's very funny. I like that guy a lot. Love him. Yeah, he's very funny. I like that guy. But yeah, it's been happening with K-pop too, where like it was happening with like freaking BTS, where they started making ugly, boring American English music, and I'm like, can you go back to your old stuff? Like, are you Korean? I am Korean. I am fully Korean. Well, I'm born and raised in America, but my parents are both from Korea. So I just grew up with a lot of Korean stuff. But yeah, ever since I think Dynamite, there's been a downgrade in BTS music because they're just catering to American stuff, and people just think they're a pop band when it's like their roots are in hip hop. Their music is not like that, and they're like, Dynamite Butter. I'm like, that shit sucks, dude. Yeah, I'm kind of like, I want them to back off of America because I don't care. I want them to go back to Korea. Or just like, because they never had problems with people seeking out their Korean music. That's how all their fandom came to be. They flocked around their stuff. They don't have to do things in English. for people to flock to them. People already like them. Oh, you're Korean? Well, that's good to know. Yeah, I'm Korean. Because English songs were downgraded. Yeah, lacking the slow one. Dude, even the lyrics were just like... They were so bad. Because they're very good lyricists. They make a lot of their music themselves. They're very involved with their music. So it was just like... Very disappointing. I need to find more music to listen to. I like my ways. BTS. I mean, I like BTS music regardless. Day 6 is one of my absolute favorite bands in the world. Day 6 is a Korean like rock band. But yeah, tis a little bit of the just like, you know, everybody wants to break into the American scene for some reason. But you know, I think they should make more global pop bands like Cat's Eye. That's awesome. People from different countries. Like, and that's why they're so good. Cat's Eye's so good. Cat's Eye slay. I love Cat's Eye. I love Cat's Eye so much. Global pop. They're not like, you know, bending the knee to cater to some people who don't respect them, you know? They're catering to everyone because they're global. Yeah. Yeah. It's awesome. If you've seen their Gap ad, oh my goodness. Cat's Eye's Gap ad, Gap jeans ad, crazy. Their Gap ad is crazy. My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard and they're like, it's better than yours, damn right. It's better than yours, I could teach you, but I have to charge. If you haven't seen the Cat's Eye Gap jeans ad, you should go watch it. It's really good. They're just dancing, but they're really hot. Oh my goodness. From what I've read about you, you're a firefighter, fire dragon. That's a cool, unique concept as well. Thank you. I was made pretty well. They made me in a lab. Not a lab, but yeah, I like my concept. I like my design. I like my concept. Wow, 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 wow. Firefighter dragon, which makes sense. If you watch my lore, it makes sense. People are like, if you're a firefighter, shouldn't you be a water dragon? No. My lore explains it all. We all love Captain Beni. Oh, thank you. Are you paying then? We gotta go. Are you gonna pick up the bill then? Are you gonna pick up the tab? Cause I think they're waiting on that. I think they're waiting on that. I think they're waiting for someone to... No, I'm broke. Oh. But if you're broke and I'm broke, who's driving the car? Who's flying plane? You need me to pick up the bill. Me? The waiters are starting to get suspicious. We can't just sit here all day. We need to pay. Spider-Man! I got it. We just ordered waters. I don't know. I may have ordered a little something that's not just water. Yeah, I'll take care of the tab. I use the bathroom first. Hang on. Oh, I have 2 sticks of gum and loose dollar bills. I thought you said you pay for the water. For the water, but what about the meal? What about the food? We dine and dash. We can't do that. Not to the poor waiters. I don't have money, but I do have these. That can't pay for our meal. Time to wash the dishes. I'll go start the car. About that tab gets up. Oh, everybody leaves when it's time to pay. That's fucked up. What? That's fucked up. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. You're gonna make me pay? Me? I didn't bring my wallet. I didn't bring my wallet. What if I can slide you this crisp $5 bill in my pocket, but that's it. That's all I've got. That's all I've got. Bet you wish you were a water dragon now that you'll be washing dishes. No, that's what the sink is for. No, those are for you, not the meal. Oh, thank you. Maybe they shouldn't have forgotten our order. I'm in Barnes & Noble's card. I don't know if they take that here. We don't know if they take that here. They didn't forget our order. Oh, they did forget some waters. But I got my meal. But I thought that's because you were gonna pay. You're not gonna pay? Really? You're not gonna pay? That's kind of fucked up. That's kind of fucked up. I'm here because you said you wanted to come here after the shift. And I was like, okay, surely they will be paying. No. No. No takers? No takers? Just me? Just me and my one crisp $5 bill? We'll just call it Big Sis and have her Venmo some money over. I don't know if Big Sis is gonna cover all of us. Just me. How sus would it be that firefighters were already here should a fire break out? I would call that being convenient, maybe. And then they'd be so overjoyed that they would say it's on the house, right? Time to pull out the company card. I don't have a company card. They don't give me that. I can sell my soul, probably worth like a can of Pringles. Is that all it's worth in this economy? And then call Myra on us. Oh, in that case, it should be chill. I can handle her. Fun fact, had that happen once while we were at a Burger King. Whoa. Interesting. And no, we still don't get the meal free. If it's just Myra though, that should be fine. Wait, we can get away. Maybe she has money. Ask question, are you in this community possibly kind, caring, non-judgmental? Basically, you don't discriminate, right? Because I also have a minor mental disability. We don't discriminate. I don't think we discriminate. As long as you don't say anything like bad, we don't discriminate. Where was Cynthia? Could Veeler bail us out? Does Cynthia have money? I could give her some of my blood if she wants to pay for the meal. I would give her some of my blood. Hello, hi. We vibing, yeah. If I would give her some of my blood. I would give her some of my blood regardless. Yeah, she's I judge, but I judge everyone, so take that what you will. I judge, but I judge everyone equally. I hate, but I hate everyone equally, so that makes it okay. I may be a hater. Summon an old one, I guess. They might have some pocket change. Judge me harder. Judge me harder. This sounds suspicious. That sounds suspicious. Sounds sus. Sounds real sus. That sounds kind of sus. Exactly. Anyways. I think I'm getting kind of tired. It's been 3 hours, guys. Have we yapped? Are we yapped? Are we yapped out? You're gonna pay? I got the bill. I'll pay. I'm just gonna go to the bathroom first and then I'll come back and pay the bill. Yeah? Just... yeah? Hey, wait a minute. I mean, we need to save some yapping for next time as well. Sus? I'm not going anywhere. Hey, stop walking up front. The bathroom is in the back. It's been nice and yeah. Wait a sec. No. I've got the bill. I'm taking this and I'm walking it to the front so I can pay at the front. Where the bathroom is. Every stream is a yapping stream anyways. It's true. Every stream is a yapping stream. But this one's dedicated yapping. I'm solely focused on yapping. Focused hard. Let me see if there's someone we can raid. Who can I raid? He's online right now. Love the yap. I'm glad. I love to yap. Don't leave us here. I'm tired. Wow, no one is streaming. There's a billion upcoming streams and... wait, really? No one's streaming right now? That's impossible. How is that possible? Yuri was live, I think. I don't see her. She's not anymore. She streamed 3 minutes ago. Whoa. Can you at least pick us up next stream? Sure. Benny's writing a check that will bounce run. Here's some of it to cover it. Oh, thank you. Yuri just got off. Really? Yuri just got off? Cool. I need some money. No one wants to work today. This isn't work. This is yapping. Dude, stream is like the fun stuff. I don't consider streaming working. Streaming is the fun stuff. I mean, what do I do? There's no one to raid. I guess we won't. I guess we won't raid? Hold on. There's no one? No one online? Put us in your next waiting room? Okay. Well, in that case, I describe to you and take your word for it. I look for being part of your community. Although sometimes a lot of you I not always make it. No worries. That's our Discord if you'd like to join. If you want to get stream pings and stuff like that. Yeah, I guess I'll just redirect to my shelf. This one. Bro, how do I go to my own channel? I don't know how to use YouTube. Here we go. I don't know about y'all, but it's fun to sit here and yap about things. I agree. I agree. I love to yap. Okay. Okay. It's just gonna go into my next waiting room for tomorrow. Tomorrow we're playing Super Animal Royale, one of my favorite games, a little bit of pew pew that you can play for free. And I hope you have a good time there. Thank you for joining me for today. I had a great time yapping. I love to yap. I can yap forever. And it's always a fun time to yap with you guys. So I'll see you next time. Make sure to follow my Twitter and all the other things. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And yeah, bye. Bye, everybody. Good night. Bye-bye. Thanks for the... Oh, the bill. Oh, fuck. I have to go to the bathroom, guys.